be so good 素敵なアフタヌーンプラチナみんな Yeah 固めて転がす I love you いつでも smile for you 君だけにラム Hey so 頑張らなくちゃ Compilationお揃いの T シャツ Hey 手編みのマフラーと Oh yeah ハーフウォーミン目白押しIt's my way. Na 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 na塊魂 Na 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 naな塊魂 La 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 la塊魂 Na 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 naな塊魂塊魂ピースな気分酔いしれて
Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. Jelly jump scare. Welcome on in. I hope everyone is doing well. Apologies for the longer than usual opening. I had to post so much stuff everywhere. You're gonna see my socials are all gonna be spammed with stuff now. You do. Welcome on in. Hi Nat, good morning. And Shifty, thank you so much for your patience. Teresa and Anime, good morning. Boob stuff. Yeah, it is boob time. Tis the time of the year. Let me just turn down Katamari just a tiny tad. Tis the season to talk about boobs again. It's boob time. We got so many boobs to talk about, guys. Let me just switch around. I've still got my keyboard front and center. There will now be links flying. I did say when we went live with this, I would spam, and I believe I have spammed. All right, we got a lot to talk about today. I will be doing some crafts probably a little bit later, but first of all, hi. I have some stuff to talk about, and I'm very, very, very excited. Good morning, Zomboti. Oh, Maple here. I wondered if you had, because you're in the Discord, right? And I was like, I don't want to be rude, just in case you are a different person. But I'm like, I have a sneaky suspicion. Oh dear, you're all good. I hope the rebrand's going well. Morning, Majaffas and Cthulhu and Bateman. Good morning, everyone. And Bateman already knows all of this. Bateman is part of the team again this year. Is this a test about wholesomeness? Because so far with all the boob talk, Boobtober is the most beautiful mixture of wholesomeness and degeneracy that I've ever seen. I love it. I'm a huge fan. Good morning. Oh, I'm 9 years free of breast cancer. Hell yes. Very hecking cool. Are you doing anything to celebrate the 10th anniversary? Nice jumper, by the way. Thank you. It's got pink on it, but more importantly, I got my BCRF top. I also have wristbands, ribbons. I've got so much stuff. I was like, I don't want to decorate too hard because it's not actually started yet. We are just opening sign-ups. Oh my god, Dem. Hello, Dem. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Are you noticing the spam? The absolute spam that I've just put everywhere? Excuse me, I've just spammed all over the place. Also, my voice is still recovering, so if I sound like, if I sound like a prepubescent boy, that's why. I'm still recovering, but it's okay. We'll get there. You had a rebate for PPI who's 18? Tax, not Gax. Oh, Gax. Tax rebate, hell yeah, Gax rebate. GAC, I know what GAC is, I don't know what Gax is. Oh dear, I hope everyone is doing well though. Welcome on in. As the title may indicate, big announcement, Boobtober this year. We have some stuff to talk about. We've got our new yearly theming. We've got our Discord is open again, which if you would like the link for, you can ! Boobtober, if I can spell Boobtober, there we go. And it will give you all of your links, including the link to sign up, but also the BCRF link so you can know exactly why we're doing it. Don't remind me, I still haven't done my taxes. I'm expecting a huge bill. Oh dear, I hope that it goes okay. Oh, no. Damn. I was like, I don't know how to phrase this. I'll put it like that. What is Boobtober? I am glad you asked. So Boobtober, let me just lower the music a little bit so I'm not screaming at you. I'll scream at you all day, but I feel like there must be a small amount of sincerity and on Discord. Yeah, I see that now. I've only just seen it. So Boobtober. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's just generally. October is always Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Boobtober is specifically boobs in October. It's just a mixture of boob and October. Or this year we have a heavy emphasis on the boo. We're making it spooky themed. Basically, it's a month of raising both money and awareness for cancer charities. Specifically, we do BCRF, which is the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. And it's a whole month of fun. Basically, it's a whole month of different people streaming. This year, I am the conductor of a very, very long raid train. So if you've never heard of a raid train before, raid trains are basically when streamers are organized for a certain amount of time to always raid into another streamer. So for instance, if we had 10 people taking part in the raid train, they would all raid one after the other into the next one. And so what that does is it mixes a lot of communities together. It generates much higher numbers for streamers a lot of the time, and because of that, it generates a lot of hype towards both fundraising and awareness raising. So for something like Boobtober, where raising awareness is so important, because don't get me wrong, raise as much money as possible, but awareness is a really big thing. It's really good for raising lots and lots of numbers. So we're doing that this year. And hello, I am your conductor. I will be taking you on this train. It is a week-long train from the 12th of October to the 18th of October. I shall remember that. I shall remember that. We're basically, we're just going to be generating a lot of hype, getting loads of streamers involved. We have... Where is your hat, though? My hat? I have a pink hat, but I don't have, like, a boob hat. Oh, dear. I already see friendos, people already joining. Hell yeah. I have a lot of invites to send out later, so if... Please do join if you see it, but you're also, we will be reaching out to a lot of people later. Yeah, people are popping by. I see you all in here. If you're popping into the Discord, if you go across to the roles section to read the rules, and the roles section so that you can assign yourself as a streamer or as a raid train streamer if you're interested in that, just pop yourself into whatever roles you want, whatever fits you. A conductor's hat. I don't have a conductor's hat, but I could try and find one. Have you got a whistle? I won't do that to you. Yeah, I have a penny whistle right next to me, but I'm not going to do that to you on the stream. That's very rude. I'm absolutely there. Hell yeah! Oh dear, they might be phoned to conductors. Yes, I should get a conductor's hat, but I only have a penny whistle. Which is good, but probably not so good for first thing in the morning. My neighbors will be very mad. Very, very mad. Sunkoi, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We've just announcing Boobtober for the 3rd year. This will be our 3rd year, by the way. I know a lot of people have joined over the last year here. This is our 3rd year doing Boobtober. We're getting there. We're doing it year after year after year after year. After this month, we will have done 3 consecutive months. Every year for how to do Boobtober. Boobtober again does start in October, but we're opening signups a little early so people can get a feel for it and decide if it's something they want to join in on. And again, the raid train starts from the 12th to the 18th, so right in the middle of the month. The reason we've organized it like that is because of, first of all, TwitchCon US is at the beginning of the month and Halloween's at the end of the month, so we just want to make sure there's some space that people won't be all over the place. Also, why did that not pop up? I can see it, Eden, but I have no idea why it's not a horn, and I'm like suspicious that it's gonna do it in like 5 minutes and I'm gonna get jump scared. Eden, thank you so much for 17 months. Isn't it early for Boobtober? Never too early for Boobtober. No horn, thank you for the horn. There we go, we have a horn. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why it's not picked your name up, but it didn't. Oh, Suzuma, good morning. I hope you're doing well. The exclusive 3rd boober. It is 3rd boober time. 3rd nipple time. We were actually discussing 3rd nipples the other day. It's a lot more common than I thought it was. And a lot of the time they look like moles. And so I'm a very moly lady. So I've been like looking like, is this okay to show on Twitch? Can I show this? What if this is a nipple? Oh dear, the Venga boob is coming. It is. Venga boob is on its way. So yeah, basically, just to go over everything, because I would like people to be as informed as possible. Boobtober is the event that we won, but we won it for Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Breast Cancer Research Foundation is like the leading charity as far as breast cancer research goes. They are a worldwide charity. They help everyone, which is why BCRF is a really good one for streaming and Twitch, because obviously wherever you are in the world, they are helping. They're fantastic. So we do BCRF for that reason. We like them a lot. Hell yeah. I have a 3rd nipple when I was a kid. They froze it and smashed. No. How dare you? Sue them. Sue them and get your nipple back. A little bit early, late August is like the cleavage of Boobtober. Yeah, I wanted to get it like out there because obviously it's going to be a lot of organizing because we're doing things a little differently this year, and I wanted to, make sure we were all prepared. But I think we're good. So yeah, pop on in if you're fancy, if you have a curiosity, or if you want to help us raise money for breast cancer. I will say, again, I'm going to keep saying this, there is equal focus in my mind of raising money and raising awareness. I am a very awareness-focused streamer, which means coming to noticing the signs of breast cancer, knowing what to look for. I'm on that side of things where I'm very, very awareness focused. Because of that, it does not matter what size streamer you are. It could be your first ever stream that you do is for Boobtober. We've had that before. So yeah, please don't worry about bringing in a certain amount of people or having a certain size. This is for anyone, because at the end of the day, even if you only have one viewer watching you, if you can spread awareness to that one viewer and you can teach them and maybe help them know what the signs are, then you've done an amazing job. So it does not matter how many viewers you average or if you've even ever streamed before. We will take anyone. And if it is you are newer, we have walkthroughs on how to set up for Tiltify. We have walkthroughs to how to set up your overlays. If you have any questions, we have a team. It's not just me, it's also Deimos, Bateman and Vilemod. So we have a round-the-clock team that can help you if you are struggling. Also, as far as things like Raid Train goes, we're doing it to generate hype. Again, hello, it's me, the conductor of the Raid Train. We're doing that to generate as much hype as possible. If you're a small streamer taking part, maybe if you haven't even hit affiliate yet, it's a great way of having people find your stream because they'll be raiding in. So we want to try and give back a bit more to streamers this year, especially like when I was planning it, organizing what I wanted to do this year, I really wanted to be a heavier focus on the streamers that took part, because we've had streamers take part all 3 years, or we will probably have streamers take part all 3 years at this point. And I want the people who are taking part, I want to celebrate them as well, you know, because they've done so much work for us over the last few years, and I think those streamers deserve to be celebrated. So I can't show you too much yet because there are still stuff behind the scenes, but as well as giveaways to viewers, as well as giveaways that we're doing for you guys who donate, who come by the streams and stuff like that, as well as that, we are also this year doing giveaways for streamers to help basically just say thank you, little care packages, stuff like that, to say thank you so much for helping us raise money for BCRF. I really appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who's raised money the previous years and who is going to come maybe for the first time this year. I appreciate it. So we are doing lots and lots of new things. Also, if you have not seen our logo this year, let me show you, because I think I know we have some spooky beans in this community. I actually talked to quite a few people before we finalize stuff this year, because I was like, I want to make sure we're doing something that is what the community wants. It's going to be huge. 2 seconds. I don't know why, it's coming massive. But I wanted to do something that I thought the community would really like, and when I was talking to people were like, well, that's so close to Halloween, it would almost be good if I could overlap those things. And thus we give you Boobtober. The spooky version. Now we have Boobtober, which this year will be specifically themed more spooky-esque. So we have ghosts, witches hat. If you want to combine the two, it's Boobtober, emphasis on the boo. So if you want to do more spooky themed things and stuff like that, we welcome it. Of course, it's up to you. Whatever you do for, you know, your Boobtober stream, if you are going to be streaming with us, whatever you do for your Boobtober stream is good. And we are happy with anything. But I did want to say this year, we are keeping it a little bit themed. We are doing a different theme. I expect we'll probably end up doing a different theme every year at this rate, to be honest. But this year's theme is spooky. Does that mean RE8? It means a few things. I'm going to be keeping my stuff a little bit secret for now, because obviously I'm giving so much away with what we're doing for the rest of it. I was like, I want a few teeny tiny secrets. But I have some plans, yes. I would love to make so many things to spread this around. Hell yeah! So this is the other thing as well. I'm going to pop the link in the chat. If you yourself think you would know any streamers that you would think you would want to take part, obviously I will say I'm going to be reaching out to quite a few people later to invite them. If they haven't already joined, I will be reaching out and being like, hey, would you be interested in joining? I see you've done it before, would you like to join? Stuff like that. Or I've talked to you about this before, would you like to join? I've been very fortunate in that I've had people reaching out to me for like 3 months now, asking when Boobtober's gonna open. So I will be reaching back out to them and say, now, it's opening now. But you know, if you know people that I don't know, which is very likely on a platform like Twitch, and you think they'd be interested, please do invite them. Please do invite them. As much as we want as many people as possible. I'm going to put this actually Just there you go. I'll have Boobtober there. I think that looks good there, right? Looks like I've got like a little sticker on my stream. Hell yeah, nice. Oh dear. I'm technically a smaller streamer, but I'd love to do some joy. Anything, literally, it does not matter. Because at the end of the day, like, if you are streaming, if you are talking to people about breast cancer, you're raising money. And I want to be clear as well, when it comes to raising awareness for breast cancer, a lot of people do focus on different things. We've had people before say, I'm just not very... I don't really feel comfortable talking about boobs. I don't feel comfortable talking about this sort of thing. I don't feel like I know enough. First of all, we have tons of resources. We have lots of like prompts, stuff like that in the Discord, which can help you out with your streams if you do want to like spitfire facts here and there. But also, I do want to encourage people that a lot of people focus on different elements. Maybe you're a streamer that has a higher like focus on mental health. You can do mental health in breast cancer. There are loads of there's lots of organizations that help people out with mental health and breast cancer. One that people have often streamed for before is male breast cancer, because for those who don't know, men get breast cancer too. And because breast cancer is seen as such a female-centric condition, it can be really highly stigmatized when a man gets diagnosed with breast cancer. Like, a lot of the time the blame goes on the man, like, oh, it's your fault because you're this, or you're this, or you're this. And it's like, no, it's the same as with women. It's very unlucky. Anyone can get breast cancer though. So yeah, basically, if you don't feel confident talking about donkers, you could talk about mental health of breast cancer. You could talk about men's breast cancer. Personally, I have a high focus on talking about what is normal for your breast and checking your breasts, and also knowing what isn't normal and what to do, and talking about my experiences, because I have not only worked with breast cancer patients for years, I also have had breast lumps 3 times. And they've all been different. So I've had the experience of going through that. And thankfully, I'm very lucky none of them have been cancer, but I have had the experience of going to the doctor for boob lumps. And so I often will talk about things like that, just to try and make people feel less anxious about it, basically. Because if you find a lump, you got to be your own biggest advocate, and you got to go to the doctors, regardless of your gender, regardless of your age. Go get it checked out. They'll probably tell you it's nothing. 90% of the time it's just a cyst or something. But you be proactive, and you know what's normal for you, yeah? And that's my focus. But it won't be the only focus. You'll see lots of people throughout the month streaming for different things. Yeah. I think it'd be cool to know more people that are trans. So yeah, maybe take a look-see. There you go. You could do how transgender people might focus on breast cancer, because I'm assuming that could potentially, especially with it being such a female-centric disease, which isn't true, but you know, the stigma about it. I could imagine that breast cancer for trans people could cause a lot of dysphoria. Very, very much something that if you, with that experience, could focus on, that would bring something new to the event, and I'd applaud it. Bring it in. I'm mostly talking about mental health and gender identity. There you go. And talking about gender identity within breast cancer, there's so much to talk about. Was thinking about very similar lines. Yeah, that sounds great. Honestly, we stand all of that. Hell yeah. There's so much to talk about when it comes to breast cancer. And I have also, in the Discord once again, I'm gonna link it around, but in the Discord once again, I have actually popped some streamer resources. So if you pop across to streamer resources, or I think it's, streaming resources, there are breast check exams. There are online forums for anyone currently going through breast cancer. If you're focusing on mental health, it might be worth sharing things like that, because those are resources people with breast cancer can actively use. Stuff like that. Information about metastatic, yes. That's another thing that I focus on. Metastatic breast cancer. So breast cancer on its own is actually not that dangerous, but when it spreads, it gets dangerous really, really fast, and that's metastatic breast cancer. That's when it moves from the breast to other parts of the body. And unfortunately, all the parts of the body that it tends to move to are like incredibly dangerous. Very, very deadly cancers. And the thing is, it's an important topic for people that are younger, which is often on Twitch. Younger people with any cancer tend to get more aggressive forms of cancer, but that includes breast cancer as well, which means if you are younger, you are of higher risk to be getting these fast-spreading cancers, okay? Now, it's not super common. With breast cancer, you do get it more as you get older, but it is important to mention, once again, because if you find a lump, go to the doctor. It's very, very unlikely that it's breast cancer, but if it is, you need to go straight away, especially if you're younger, especially if you're like hovering around on Twitch at a younger age. I think there is a thing where a lot of young people assume, oh, well, I'm young, so it's not going to be breast cancer. And while, yes, you are less likely to get breast cancer when you're younger, if you do get it, you need to go right now. So best to just go. That's a focus that I follow, though. You do not have to do that. I also have like general bullet points. Some of those include statistics about men's breast cancer. I will say and I probably should say this is a cancer charity. If cancer is triggering to you, if cancer is a difficult topic for you, maybe like, we welcome anyone, but I want to be very clear that there is going to be a lot of talk about cancer. If that's going to be really hard for you, maybe skip this year, maybe come back next year, just as a heads up. I think that it's common sense. It goes without saying, when we're raising money for cancer, there is going to be a lot of cancer talk. But if, like, for instance, the statistics might be quite upsetting, male breast cancer statistics in particular are quite upsetting, it is worth just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Think about it. My friend got cancer when she was at uni, and you can get it young. Yeah, the youngest person that I ever seen who'd been through breast cancer. So when they saw me, they had already had the reconstruction. 20 years old. 20. And I know you can get it younger than that even, but the youngest person that I saw, and I saw her really early into, like, after I'd been trained, 20. And she'd already had a double mastectomy reconstructive surgery at 20. Like, it happens young, and again, the younger you are, the quicker you need to get on it. So yes, that's my focus. My focus is take yourself to the doctors, it'll be fine. That's my focus. If you find a lump, don't play around, go to the doctors. And of course, there are other symptoms as well. They're not just lumps. Oh. What Dem said, yeah, if you are concerned, if you have checked the signs and symptoms and you're worried, please don't tell us to just go straight to a doctor. I mean, you can tell us, I guess, but also go straight to a doctor. We are not doctors, as Dem said. Very good point. I'm also just going to pin this because I suddenly realized I could have it at the top all the time. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yes, what Dem said. It's like going back. What if I'm gay? Can I go to a doctor? You can go to a doctor. Yeah, but not for being gay. Just as a separate thing. Oh dear. But yeah, Boobtober, it starts on the 1st of October, it runs until the 31st. That being said, once again, I am your Raid Train conductor, and I will be doing a special event for all streamers taking part from the 12th to the 18th, where we'll be doing a Raid Train event as a way of hopefully giving back to some of the streamers that are taking part. It is okay if your only stream is in the Raid Train, that you do not have to do multiple streams. You do what, you know, you do whatever you're able to do, whatever you feel comfortable doing. So we have a Raid Train event where we'll be raiding streamers into other streamers into other streamers into other streamers to generate lots of hype, to generate lots of, hopefully, donations, but also raising lots of awareness. And also, hopefully, as a nice side effect, getting you guys meeting some new streamers you might not normally meet. As far as what I'm going to be doing during that time, I will be filling in your gaps. If there are gaps in the Raid Train, I'm going to be streaming really, really weird. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, quick, we need to get our tits ready. We got so many people to spread to. 2 seconds, McDoodle, welcome on in. Oh my god. You must have been going late this morning. How was your stream? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Oh wait, I just did exclamation mark McDoodle. That's not how you shout someone out. How was your stream? I hope that it went well. Oh, thanks, Deb. I took all that time and Dem still got there first. Welcome on in. If anyone's not met McDoodle before, a very, very talented beam, plays basically every single instrument, also sometimes does cooking and challenges and stuff like that, and has previously done Boobtober stuff. I hope you're doing well. I hope that your stream went well. Welcome on in, Nick, and Good Fortune, and Goat. Welcome on in. And Lanky. And is that Nate Dog. And is that Pretty and Faded, welcome on in. Akuma, Eddie, welcome on in. Multi High, and Cap, I almost called you Capitalism. Captain Sam, Multi, get your what ready wasn't me. No, thank you. You both got it, and I appreciate it. Hi, George, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having the best stream. We literally just started, but we've been going full tits so far. Get a hacking coffee. Everyone get a coffee. Hell yeah. She's a pro DBD killer. Oh, of course, yeah. Can't forget pro DBD killer. Understood. Yes. Very, very good. Nick, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. And Nak, welcome on in. I hope everyone's having a good day. Guys, oh, bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the follow, Nick. Guys, while you're all here, have you considered how much we love tits here and how much that we love boobs? Who here? Hands up who likes boobs. We are just announced the opening of Boobtober 2023. So we are now getting everyone in who would like to take part in Boobtober. Boobtober is a annual charity event where we raise money for breast cancer awareness, specifically BCRF. Oh, Arknights, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. And Goat, I see that. Thank you so much for... Wait, 3 months? Thank you so much for gifting 3 months to McDoodle. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, there's our Booptober. Thank you. Thank you. It's very heckin' kind of you. No horn again? No, there is a horn. It's just slow. It's just very, very slow. Free them all. Hell yeah. We free all of the booba. Basically, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is October. Boobtober. Booptober is raising money for breast cancer awareness during October. Specifically, we support BCRF. The link to the Discord, if you want to take part, is there. We'd get loads and loads of streamers together every single year and raise as much awareness and also as much money as possible for breast cancer. This year we have a theme of spooky because it's near Halloween, so we're doing Booptober but more spooky themed, and also we are doing a raid train straight through the middle of Booptober from this 12th to the 18th. We'll be raiding from one person to another to another to another to another to spread as much love within the boob community as possible. Now, this is a breast cancer event, but we want anyone to feel welcome, regardless of your gender, regardless of your age, and regardless of how often you stream and the numbers that you pull. Because as I mentioned earlier, even if you only stream to one person and you spread awareness to that one person, you could help save that one person's life down the road. So we welcome anyone, regardless of size. You know, raise money for your community, no, raise awareness for your community and raise money for BCRF. So yeah, if you want to join, the link is in the pinned comment. We literally have just opened. This is the first day. This is the Booptober announcement stream. I'm sure a few of you are all aware of them, but Deimos, one of Doodle's mods, is one of the event organizers of Booptober, along with Bateman Returns, Vile Mods, and myself. We're a little team that do Booptober. Oh, another goat. Oh my god, we have double goat now. Thank you so much for the follow. It's very kind of you. Also, Aya, welcome on in, and Kath, welcome on in. Heck yeah, and Civ, welcome on in from New Zealand. I'm here from a raid, of another raid, maybe more, maybe another raid later. Get checked, even in your early 20s, breast cancer is a real thing. Yeah, regardless of your gender. You know, we encourage men to take part a lot because male breast cancer is very much a thing and it isn't talked about very much. And it's important that men also know the signs of breast cancer so that they can also... Oh, we do have music, it's just quiet, sorry. It's because I've been very passionate. It's there, it's Katamari. Dear, my aunt died for breast cancer and it took her real quick. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Breast cancer is one of those things that when it stays in the breast, it's one thing, but it can move very quickly. And all the places that breast cancer move, like the brain, like your lymph nodes, are incredibly dangerous forms of cancer. So regardless of your gender, regardless of your age, it is really important to know the signs because you are your own biggest advocate when it comes to breast cancer. That's what Breast Cancer Awareness Month is all about. Yes, we raise money for BCRF. Yes, we raise, we have a lot of hype and we do lots of games, fun stuff, all that throughout the month. But mainly what we try and do, and I think what everyone tries to do, is to raise awareness for at least some part of breast cancer, whether it be mental health and breast cancer, whether it be metastatic breast cancer, which is when it spreads, whether it be breast cancer of different ages, whether it be breast cancer of different genders. Like, we're all getting together to raise awareness for something to do with breast cancer so that your community can be better prepared if they ever do find a lump, if they ever do find a weird patch of skin. Like, obviously, cross fingers that not a single person here ever has to go through it. But statistically, 1 in 7 women will, and a fair few men do too. So, statistically, unfortunately, there will be people in this channel that will get breast cancer. And if you know the signs, if you know the symptoms, and if you know what to do, you'll be so much better prepared if it does happen. But obviously, we hope it doesn't happen to anyone. But basically, it's better to be prepared. Oh dear. Men as well, absolutely. Men as well. That's why we always say, because we've had before, well, I'm a man, do you actually want me to take part? And it's like, yeah. yeah, we want you to take part. If you want to focus on men's breast cancer, you heckin' go for it. The first year we ran Booptober, which was now nearly 3 years ago. The first year we ran Booptober, so many men came forward and said, I didn't know I could get it. And it's like, yeah, you can have, unfortunately, a full mastectomy, have no, have all of it removed. Technically, there's still a very small chance you can still get breast cancer. Obviously, people do that to try and reduce their chances if they have the genes that mean they're more likely to get it. You can still get it. It's very unfortunate, but really anyone can get breast cancer. Anyone. And we were talking about it earlier, but we have people talking about gender issues. We have people talking about how, because breast cancer is very a gendered condition from what it is in the media, not necessarily from charities, but how it's portrayed, that it's only women that get it. And obviously the problem with that is that anyone who is not presenting as female doesn't see themselves maybe at higher risk. Ah, dear. I lost an aunt to breast cancer and saw someone recover from and survive stage 4. Yeah, that's tough. Wow. I'm very sorry that about your aunt, though, of course. I don't want... You don't... It's horrible. Cancer sucks. I mean, fuck cancer. Everyone hates cancer. I'm really sorry that's happened. But to see someone recover from stage 4, that is... They are a fighter, that's for sure. That's not easy. Lots of hope for AO1. Yeah, a new drug that started human trials in animal testing, 70 types of cancer. So yeah, BCRF is one of the charities, is the lead charity in the world focusing on specifically the research for breast cancer and treatments, as well as hopefully one day finding a cure. I think a lot of their work is treatment focused, though, just to find treatments that work quicker, that are more effective and less detrimental, because of course cancer weakens you. So if you're having really detrimental symptoms, even that can be enough. It might not even be the cancer. So yeah, heck yeah, screw cancer. Hell yeah. So if you are a streamer, if you are thinking about starting streaming, check out the Discord. The reason I say that, because if you're thinking of starting streaming and you need an initial boost, taking part in something like a raid train gets you a lot of hacking people very quickly. So yeah, definitely check it out. And again, any extra assistance we get with raising both money and awareness, I want to put them next to each other. It's, you know, we do have obviously like fundraising goals, but awareness is just as important. And like, we have loads of stuff in the Discord, lots of resources for you to use, so that even if you're relatively new to breast cancer, even if it's not something that you've known a lot about before or have too much personal experience with, if this is something that sounds of interest to you, if you would like to join us in our fundraising, we have everything. We are more than happy to help you through. We have guides for how to set up your Tiltify campaign. We have guides for how to set up our overlays, like proper walkthrough guides. We will help you. We will get you to the point where you're fundraising with us. Also, I don't know if I said, but Civ, thank you so much for the follow. It's very hecking kind of you. Hell yeah. So I hope to see as many there as possible. I can see people joining. If you are popping in, you can always set your own roles just so people know who you are and stuff like that. You're welcome to introduce yourself if you fancy. How can we support for those who don't stream? Easy. One, if you know any streamers that you think might enjoy taking part, if you know anyone, because I've already been recommended other streamers that I've never met before, who they're like, yeah, I think they've done some stuff for breast cancer before. Maybe invite them as part of it. And it's like, yeah, I'll invite them. Like, if they already care about breast cancer, they're already one of us, you know? So if you know any streamers who you think might be interested, you're more than welcome to share the Discord link, or more than just welcome to share what Boobtober is in general. If you share myself, Deimos, Deimos Bateman, or Valmods, all of us, whoever you know, are people that are running the event. But if you want to share it with other streamers, share that around. It means that we have more people taking part, and that works for spreading even more awareness. Also, thank you for shouting out. Oh yeah, we need to shout out everyone. Thank you. Shout them all out. Get them all out. We have !Vile for Vile as well, although it's a ton of emotes. Prepare. Oh, did you see? Good morning. I hope you're doing well. So that's a really good option. Also, just like, I'll be honest, knowing the signs of breast cancer for yourself. I know that it's not necessarily, it's difficult because it might not seem like it's supporting us, but honestly, just know what signs of breast cancer are, and, you know, make that decision for yourself that if you ever find one of those signs, that you will take yourself to the doctor. At the end of the day, I just want everyone in the community to be their own biggest advocate when it comes to their health, specifically when it comes to finding anything that could be a sign of breast cancer. I want everyone to be equipped with the knowledge of what they need to know. So for me personally, as far as being a supportive part to Boobtober, know what is normal for you. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want everyone in the community to be able to take themselves to the doctor if they find something concerning. That's all I want. That's all my goal is, really, is to get you to the hecking doctor if you see something unusual. Also, Haplin, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. It's Boobtober time. It is the time for booba. Oh yes, and also we do have a Boobtober Twitch channel who does events throughout Boobtober. So especially like, for instance, during the raid train. If we have any gaps I can't fill, Boobtober will be there. They'll be playing old streams, or they'll be doing like collaborations normally on Boobtober. So if you're looking for collaborations between some of the streamers taking part, a lot of it will be on Boobtober. For sure, it's an amazing cause. I love to see the passion. So a background of me, of why this is something, because I am the original founder of Boobtober. I had to leave my job last year for health reasons, but I did fittings. So basically, weird job. My job was to do the initial bra fittings, so basically the binder fittings and post-surgery fits for people going through breast surgery, which does also include reduction, enlargement and transitional surgeries, but very much predominantly was breast cancer, because breast cancer is just so common. So what I would do is I would have people come to me before their surgery and after their surgery for up to a year, where we would be seeing them and fitting them in all their post-surgery stuff to make sure that they had everything safe, so that if they were draining, if they had any stuff there, I would be there fitting them for that. That was my job. I was a post-surgery breast cancer fitter, and I did that for 5 years. During the pandemic, because a lot of the people that we'd be speaking to and fitting and stuff like that were, very, very at risk. They were hugely at risk. A lot of them were going through chemotherapy, radiotherapy, stuff like that. These people are massively at risk for even like a cold, let alone COVID or flu, So they were at a very, very high risk. And because of that, because we had those risks, we could no longer do breast cancer awareness raising events. Normally what we would do like catwalks, we would do getting all the prettiest bras in and prettiest underwear, and we'd have breast cancer survivors showing off how beautiful they were after breast cancer. And that was a really, really important event that we did every single year, and it was like nearly like a whole like month of it. I haven't had chemo, I'm just the fitter. But we do that every month, like every October we'd go through and do all of that, and it was something that meant a lot for the community. When COVID hit, we couldn't do it anymore because the people taking part were at too high risk, and that's why I started Boobtober as an online awareness raising event where people could talk about breast cancer in a safe way and talk about why it's important to know what's normal for you. Also, Dog, thank you so much for the follow. It's very heckin' kind of you. To have a streamer of their own, they will. I'm sure they will. Dear, merry Boobtober, merry heckin' Boobtober. I'd love to join. Hey, get in the link, Luna. We'd love to have ya. Dear Jelly, have you committed to having my streaming as? Oh wait, you've made me committed to setting up my stream. Yay! Heck yeah! Get in here, Raid Train. Also, thank you so much for the hydrate. I have not been through chemo. I have not had cancer. I am the breast cancer fitter. So what I do was I would be working with people who have breast cancer. That's my job. It was my job for 5 years, was working with people who had breast cancer and getting them in the bras. Because, how to put it, after you've had reconstruction, because what's normally happens now is a bit different to what happened 30 years ago. So you would see people at different stages. Like 30 years ago, the surgery just wasn't as good. And how do you even get a job like that? It's a really odd one. So you start as a bra fitter, like a standard bra fitter at a retail store, right? And every now and again, they'll be going around with like, oh, do you want to get NHS training and just become a breast cancer fitter? And because you already need to have a background of being able to fit bras, because this is basically hard level of fitting bras, and they would take you on a training course, basically let you know what was expected, and then if you did the training course, you completed it, you'd have a certificate at the end from the NHS, and you would be allowed to fit people going through surgery. It's just basically, it's not like, it's a weird one where you're between retail and the NHS, where you're working with people, like we would go to hospitals and fit people there, if that makes sense. But we were also working with brands. It's a weird in-betweeny one. But yeah, it's a very odd job. I've had to explain it to so many people, and they're like, how do you even get that? And it's like, you kind of need to start as a bra fitter and then go from there if you're interested. I think you probably could apply for it off the bat, but they want you to have some bra fitting experience because it's a lot of math and they want to know that you can do it. It's awesome. Hell yeah, it was a really good job. I do miss it. It's what it is though. My health wasn't in a state to keep going, but I loved it. Did cancer kill more people than pandemics plays? Yeah, heck cancer. I've had cancer, not breast cancer, but skin cancer in the area of the breast, which is similar. Similarly annoying brow-wise. Yeah, like I wouldn't have been surprised if we would have seen someone like you had you been in our area, because we did have because we'd also have lumpectomies, but also if people had abscesses around their breasts or they had to have those removed, they would come to us as well if it was a larger thing, because often when they'd have the abscess, the boob would be much, much bigger than the other side. And then afterwards, there'd be a lot of swelling. So it'd be this, and also draining and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't just breast cancer. It was predominantly breast cancer though. The maths, there's a lot of maths. There's a scary amount of maths with boob fitting. It's particularly awful for both reasons, for post-surgery comfort and the severity of the treatment. Yeah, it's rough. It's really rough. I mean, I have... my first ever, and this is it's burned in my brain because it really opened my eyes immediately. So after you have the training, obviously you do have to do some tests, make sure that you're good, and then you'll have your first client. I don't want to call them patients, but you know what I mean. First client at a hospital. The first person I ever fitted had breast cancer twice, a full stroke after the second round of treatment, and was paralyzed on half of their body. And they were 50. And it is a nightmare condition, absolutely nightmare. That's why for me the most important thing about Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Boobtober is that raising awareness. Get yourself to the doctor as quickly as possible. At the end of the day, if it's not breast cancer, if it's just a cyst, no one's gonna think you're silly for having gone. If anything, it just shows you're being proactive. It's a good thing. Cousin was going through breast cancer for the last year or two, and she felt like she could stop wearing wigs because her hair is going back, but she'd probably be okay. It's amazing how she's coped. She has twin daughters. Yeah. I mean, there are some amazing people out there that go through it. They are just I don't know how you're managing it, but I'm very impressed. Do the teeth within the teeth help? Yeah, because I have a mouth in my mouth. It's not filth, it's art. And I am a work of art. Also, good morning, Robert. I hope you're doing well. Gotta will with you. It's wide and comfortable mentally. Look at your chest and see how different it looks after surgery, let alone who it feels so off. Yeah, it can feel hurt or numb. Yeah, a big thing that we had discussions about was basically when you're doing the fit, you can't offer people stuff, but you can send them in the direction of people that can help. One of the things that we'd often send people to, and we were having a discussion about this in the Discord the other day, is women will lose their nipples if doing surgery. A lot of the time, it happens quite often. And if they have just the one breast that's had the surgery, a lot of people feel quite uncomfortable not having a nipple on one side because I guess it's expected, and it hits them in their self-confidence. Even if everything else looks nifty, everything's good, the surgery scars are small, not having that nipple on one side completely affects them 100%. I have had people find it hard for me to fit them even though I need to see, because of that, because they don't want to show that because they feel unfeminine or they don't feel attractive anymore. Not to mention the fact that a lot of cancer treatments can give you wild changes in your body, generally where you hold your weight, how much weight you're holding. You can look like a different person afterwards, especially to your own eyes. But yeah, that's one thing that we had a lot, and part of the job was getting people signed up so that if they wanted to have a nipple made for them, they could get that. And that it's little things like that you don't necessarily think about, but it can make a huge difference to someone when they come in the next time they have a nipple on them and they feel better. And a lot of people be like, you don't have to care about that, but it's you can't tell people what they care about and what they don't. If that's what makes you feel better, if that's what means that I can do my fit with you a bit better, then yeah, let's get you one. And there are so many options like that for people that have got breast cancer. A lot of people will do tattooing and stuff like that, but there are prosthetics you can get if you've missed parts of your boob, as well as, say, if you're left with one boob that's much smaller than the other, there are things they can do. You can either have reconstructive surgery, but also you can have little bits put in your bra if it doesn't bother you but you don't like how it looks under clothing. Plenty of options. Oh dear. I need to catch up, I'm so sorry. Ooh! Found a lump on Friday, went to the doctor on Monday, and within 2 weeks she was told she had cancer. Within the month she had started treatment. And honestly, it's hard. That's really, really hard. But I'm glad that they went so quickly. I hope, fingers crossed, everything goes okay. When doing the fittings, other women, they don't want to wear a prosthetic after mastectomy. So prosthetics are actually a little bit older school. A lot of women these days, the more common surgery multi is an immediate reconstruction or a mastectomy with a reconstruction down the line. So when you think about prosthesis, tends to be from surgery more than 10 years ago. So these days it's a lot less common for women to be getting prosthesis, and it's a lot more common because basically the immediate reconstruction is like having the prosthesis inside of you at all times. And it's a lot lighter than a prosthesis is as well. So there are times where that's just not an option for whatever reason, whether it be because of the scar tissue or the skin and stuff like that. There are times where they can't do it, but more often than not these days, you'll get either an immediate reconstruction or a reconstruction down the line. Yeah. It makes you feel weird about having any people see your breasts. Yeah, I imagine. Also, Danny, good morning. Boobtober time. It's time for boobs. They came home, she had a post-op. It was pretty clear that she needed radiotherapy. Sure, it's pretty much over that stage, and I was so relieved. I'm so glad she was okay. I'd assume they'd be offer therapy options after getting surgery. No. They like, literally, they have to ask. If you ask, you'll be put on the waiting list, which, by the way, the waiting list for therapy in the UK, at least in Wales, is like 9 months to a year. So, no. They won't be offered it. If you ask for it, you'll get put on a waiting list, but that's the best they do. Huge waiting list, and bear in mind as well, that's only CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, which is at most an 8-week course. For a lot of the issues people have with breast cancer, they are much more deep-seated than CBT can actually handle in 8 weeks. So, but that's a problem with the UK. Having 2 nipples for years and then just not having one could be really weird and have bad feelings about it. Yeah, and some people get them tattooed for sure. And they can have, like, not just nipple tattoos, but sometimes just tattoos over the whole breast. Like, and again, they are absolutely stunning, but it's everyone's personal preference, and some people don't want that. Boobtober in August? Boobtober is open in August, but it starts in October. Don't worry, we're still October, main. You know, it's just so incredible. Thank you. I mean, I was trained for this. This was what I did as a job for years. So, and not only is it something that I'm very passionate about, it's also something that I have a lot of hands-on experience with. While I've never had breast cancer myself, and I hope to God I never do, I have probably spoken to thousands of women at this point that have. Yeah, I've also spoke to a couple of men as well. Oh dear. They don't ask in the UK. Cock and ball torture. CB... I've never looked at it like that. You're not wrong. Those are the same initials, but no, cognitive behavioral therapy is the one that I'm thinking of. They do suggest support groups sometimes. Yeah, depending on the doctor you get, you might get a support group, but a lot of the time you have to ask. Actually, I did in one spot and it didn't go to the lymph nodes. My mum had a lumpectomy. Lumpectomy is normally the best possible outcome, and that really does mean that they just caught it very early. So honestly, good on her. Very, very well done. It is hard to catch it as early as that a lot of the time, especially when you're younger and it spreads much faster. But if you can get it yeah. No CBD. No, I think I said CBD the first time, which is also not what I wanted. It's CBT, I think. I read some women are up to go flat, no constricted. Yeah, that's an option. So if you get breast cancer, at least in the UK, bear in mind, I can only really speak for the UK because that's where I've worked. But they will give you your options and they will tell you what they can do. They will obviously put your health first, which means if you decide that you want a reconstruction, but you have to go through chemo and stuff first, they will likely do the mastectomy, put you through the other treatments and then do the reconstruction, but they will listen to what you want first and foremost. They will try and get you the outcome that you want. If you do not want a reconstruction, they're not going to do one for you. That's fine. If you do want one, they'll do one for you when they can. If you don't want a reconstruction and you would prefer to have a prosthesis, they will order, like, they'll get you signed up so that you can order one. And also there are, in the UK, there are charities like Knitted Knockers who can supply you with a softie, which is a soft, lightweight prosthesis, while you're waiting for your proper one to be made. And prosthesis these days are much better than they used to be. That was another part of my job, was talking to people that had surgery 30 years ago. Their prosthesis was very, very old and very heavy. These days you can have self-adhering prosthesis, which means it takes some of the pressure off your shoulders and puts it back where it should be in the first place. And that can be a really good option for a lot of people that would prefer to have a prosthesis, just to have one that adheres for the whole day. And again, some people they want to have a prosthesis, but they don't want a proper one, and they'll just live with their softie forever. That's all they want. They just want a knitted one. It's like lightweight. And Knitted Knockers, the charity that circulates those, also do swimming ones now. So If you just want that, that's fine. But this is the thing, it comes down to what you want personally. Another thing we'd sometimes get is people that had chosen one way, 10 years later decide that they want something different. That's fine. If it's not working for you anymore and you'd rather have something else, go back to your doctor. It is never too late. How do you swim with knitwear? It's got like an outer layer on it that's waterproof, so it's still really lightweight, but it doesn't soak up the water. Yeah, it's really clever. If you, I think in London there is probably a Knitted Knockers walk-in place if you wanted to see it in person, you know? That's good. Yeah. I was stage 3 too, so that's what, but my mum was lucky, she caught it early. Didn't know how long it's in the air before you notice it. Yeah, like, and this is why Breast Cancer Awareness Month is so important, and it's important for everyone, regardless of your age, regardless of your gender. Know what to look for. Be your own biggest advocate. Take yourself to the doctors. It's just not worth waiting with these kind of conditions. And that's why I say if you want to support, you don't have to focus on raising money. You can focus on so many other aspects of breast cancer. Again, I'll be focusing on what is normal and what is not normal and taking yourself to the doctors, and experiences with taking myself to the doctor. That's what I'll be focusing on. Other people are going to be focusing with gender dysphoria within it, body image, self-image, mental health, men's breast cancer at different ages. We'll have loads of people focusing on different things. Another reason a raid train's a really good idea, because I can talk to you about what it's like going to the doctors with boob lumps. I can talk about that, and I can talk about what the breast cancer kind of train line goes like, but basically what you're doing, right? But I can't talk about gender dysphoria. I can't talk about that, but somebody else can, and I can send you to them. I can't talk about body image issues after cancer, but somebody else can, and I can raise you into those people who can talk about their own personal experiences. The other thing is, if you have a personal experience with breast cancer that you would like to share, I would love to hear it. I mean, I know a lot of the time they're very hard and it's a very personal topic, so that's completely up to your own discretion. But if you're happy to share what your breast cancer story is, I know a lot of us have one because it is so common. And especially during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, pop by the streams, talk to us about how you experience breast cancer, how your family have experienced breast cancer. Talk to us about it. Let us talk to you back. Like we'll have a conversation about it in a way that's not weird. I think Twitch in particular is a really good place to be hosting it as well. And we joke about this a lot, but tits on Twitch is a bit of an iffy subject, but I think it's an important subject that if you only sexualize tits, if you only talk about tits in a sexual way, you miss all of this other stuff that's really important to know. So yeah, tits for Twitch in October. That was I remember when we were coming up with a name like 3 years ago. It was something like tits for Twitch was on the menu, but we didn't do tits for Twitch. Are you allowed outside the basement? I'm only for a small amount. I have like a hallway card, you know? I'm allowed to go for a little bit, but they'll probably come get me if I'm out for too long. I need to call Amazon if my Kindle broke and I need a replacement, but it's awkward because my mum bought the Kindle and the insurance, but I signed... Oh, so you need like both of us? Or both of you? They always find a way of making these things more difficult, I swear. Oh yeah, women have been sexualized throughout history, but you know what I mean, Robert, in that Twitch... Maybe you don't know what I mean, actually. I'll explain it. On Twitch, if you are a woman, people will assume you're sexual. Like, they'll assume that you're here for sexual reasons. And you often will have people coming into your chat and making those kind of sexual comments at you. It's a lot more intense online than it is in person. It, of course, happens in person as well. I'm not trying to deny that. But Twitch in particular is, as soon as you're a woman on Twitch, oh, are you a hot tub streamer? Where's your OnlyFans? And like, there's no way. You're a woman on Twitch, get ready for that. Oh dear. Is it the swimming part that's it's the swimming part? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. I'm an absolute degenerate, but you shouldn't assume that I am. It's the assumption that's offensive, you know? Like, you have to get to know me first. Dear. Tits for Twitch and biddies for titties. Biddies for titties is 10 out of 10. We all know men's nipples are okay, but not women's. At least, yeah, and stuff like that, of course, where, like, you can show men's nipples on Twitch, but not female nipples, which, yeah, that's just a general thing. That's not just Twitch, but, you know, it's all that kind of stuff. Being a femme body painter gets a lot of show your tits. Oh, yeah, like, if you're a woman and you're doing body painting, people will assume you're only doing it to show your body, and definitely not because it's a form of art. Not the OF from first time. I think we have. Do we have an OnlyFans one still? I can't remember if we do. 2 seconds. I'm gonna check if I have an OnlyFans command. I don't have an OnlyFans. Yeah, but it doesn't show the emotes anymore. I'll need to fix that. I'll need to fix that before Boobtober, definitely. Yet. Listen, I never say never, but probably no. If a woman goes down the road topless, what are you doing? Like, a woman does it, no one bats an eyelid. Well, yeah, it's indecent exposure for women as well, so you have to bear in mind it's also a crime in a lot of places to go topless as a woman. So, like, do I always agree with it? No, but, like, that is what it is. It's also, like, I think breastfeeding is a good one, where, like, breastfeeding in public, people will complain about you, and it's like, you know, it's those kind of arguments. It's also, we were talking about this in the Discord. So the other people that run Boobtober, Deimos, Vile, and Bait, they could show you detailed explanations of how to check your chest. If I do it because it involves groping my boobs, I could get banned. And I am quite literally a trained fitter by the health service in this country to teach people how to do this. But if I do it on Twitch, I'll get banned. If Deimos did it on Twitch, they'd be fine. It's stuff like that. It's stuff like that. It's just, yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to push it because I want to be able to do Boobtober every single year going forward, you know? So I'm not going to push the limits. I'm not looking to get banned, but stuff like that. I have a friend who has an OnlyFans command that is counter for ex-perverts who try to get into an OnlyFans account or something like that. The thing is, it's like, if you have an OnlyFans, you go for it. It's the assumption. It's the assumption that gets me. Like, you know, if it's the first thing you're asking, like, literally, get to know me first. Maybe you don't like me. Maybe I'm like saying awful things like, you know, actually I hate tits and I think everyone should have their tits chopped off as soon as they start growing them. I hate them. I think they're gross. Like, yeah, you're probably not going to want to come to my OnlyFans and support me monetarily. Oh, dear. Okay, man, I can agree tits are superior. Tits are pretty damn good. They're just little comfortable cushions. What about trans nipples on Twitch? I would not risk it. Because you never know, and you never know. Would not risk it. It should be allowed, but it's not. Yeah. To be fair, you feed your kid. I'd rather a happy kid than screaming kid because it's allowed to breastfeed because it's deemed inappropriate. I know, right? The nipple covers white. Wonder if that's a way to get around some stupid rules. No, it's not that. So, on Twitch, you can just the act of drawing attention and groping, like here, that is what's bannable, which is why there are VTuber streams where they focus on the chest, right? They'll like go over this bit, and they've been banned for it if the chest is like jiggling too much and stuff like that. It's normally a temp ban, but I have watched some debuts where streamers have been banned like that because as they're going up the model, they jiggle their boobs, and so it's like they get banned for it. That's why I'm not going to risk showing you exactly how I would do a breast exam, because yeah, it fits into that category. Grinds my gears, especially when they tell mother to go to the bathroom. I know, and it's like, I want, yeah, like literally leave them be. That's fine. They're not doing anything sexual, and if you think breastfeeding is sexual, that's a you problem. That's on you. Oh dear. Understand boob excessive cleavage is awful by Twitch's standards. Yeah, cleavage is fine. You can do cleavage, but focusing on your chest while you have cleavage is a no. Yeah. It's a weird one. You can't do under boob though. That's a ban. People have been banned for that. Also fun, it's a grey area, shows how ridiculous the rules are. I know, they're vague, and we always have to be careful. And like, I will always tell people taking part in the charity event to be careful. Like, don't push it. Like, I get that we want to do these things for charity, and it is important. What I have instead, and these are all in, I have the men's one as well. Let me show you some stuff. If I, actually, let me add it as a slideshow. No, don't delete it. I want to add a slideshow. Because, you know, I might use this later anyway. Slideshow 3, and then add some image files. I have some files for you. So basically, these are in the Discord. You can download these in the Discord. I just need to make sure I get the censored one. Oh, look at that. I censored it for you. So that if you wanted to talk about this sort of thing on Twitch, you can. And there's a men's one as well. So if you want to talk about this sort of thing on Twitch, you can. There's a censored one inside the Discord where you can find all of this, so that there is a way we can do it without being banned. There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. And they're all in the Discord for download. Oh dear, there are the rules, bees. I know, right? Suspicious on VTuber because out of the ball, it's just not allowed. Yeah, you have to be really careful. Jenny's anti-tits. God damn it! No, I'm not. I love tits. In the VTuber with character massive boobs that jiggle, but the character usually used to have a vest up on. Could be banned. Yeah. Ah, dear, it could be, but only if they focus on the boobs. So having boobs that move is not bannable. Putting your camera on the boobs that move is. It's vague, but that's what it is. Wouldn't be a spooky jiggle. Yeah, it would be spooky jiggle this year. Ain't that in the bathroom? No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. They absolutely wouldn't. Can we have a censored male version? Just be no. I refuse. I'm not censoring the male version. No, I thought about it, and I'm not gonna. I'm not censoring it. Sorry. I'm not doing it. I didn't want to censor either of them, but I'm censoring that one to make sure that just because if people are using assets that I'm sharing, I don't want them to get banned for it, because that would be very upsetting, especially people coming and helping us raise money for Boobtober. It would suck if people came by and immediately got banned for it. So yeah. Are you allowed to link them in the Discord? I have linked them in the Discord. So if you pop to the Discord link at the top, there is the uncensored version. Oh no, the sexy boob checking uncensored version, you know? Really, definitely sexy. Definitely, oh yeah, sexy. No, the uncensored one is in the Discord, in case you want to share it with your own community outside of Twitch, because my thought process is like, well, I'm going to want to share the uncensored version with my community. Other people might want to do the same, but if you're showing it on Twitch, there's the censored version. So much smut. Oh my god. Heck, is it hot in here, or is it the boob checking chart to make sure that we don't have breast cancer? Oh my god. Oh dear. Have you considered making an OnlyFangs for people who want to see you slumbering in a coffin? I hadn't. I don't own a human-sized coffin, or any other creature-sized coffin either. I don't own a coffin right now. I'm so turned on by all this cancer. Yeah, exactly. It's not sexy. We have it. I don't know how much exactly I want to reveal about some of the other stuff we're doing. I did want to mention this though. You don't own a coffin? I don't think we do, actually. Even a coughing, I don't think we own. We have a lot of Pokemon plushies, but I don't remember seeing that one. With the raid train, that's my focus. So if you are streaming outside of the raid train, that will be, you'll be looking, the people are going to, for you are going to be Deimos, they're going to be Bateman, they're going to be Vile. If you're streaming within the raid train, well, hello, hi. That's the event that I'm taking, I'm in charge of this year. I wanted to do quite a condensed event because I wanted to do something that gave back to the streamers immediately and also generated a lot of hype. A raid train, we couldn't do it for the whole month. That's just not feasible, because you do need a fair amount of streamers taking part for it to work. The way that the raid train is going to work is we have sign-up forms, and we have, I could actually show you all of this. Do you want me to show you some of what I'm talking about? Because I could show you. If I go across to the Discord, 2 seconds. If I go to here and go here, I could show you some stuff. Would it be okay to make an informative image about breast cancer like the one you showed us? So, we don't have an image. Instead, we have bullet points, and you can make your own graphics from that if you like. We do also have, actually, 2 seconds. We have like a whole pack in the Discord. If you go to if you go to streaming resources and scroll up, you'll see Gaming Toolkit 2023 for BCRF. Those have slides in it, which are made by BCRF, the charity that we're fundraising for. So if you download that, inside of that toolkit are slides that have statistics and stuff like that on it, which you could have playing on loop on your stream if you want to. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there. It's in there. It's all in there. You can have all of it. It's all there for you. We got everything. Oh dear. The song sounds like a cursed version of Mickey Mouse's Curve of Life. Hell yeah. The other thing that we have is, in case you don't want to have it on your screen, but you want to talk about breast cancer like fluidly, I have some bullet points. I have some bullet points with like quick facts on it, right? Which we have again in streaming resources. If you scroll down, you'll find all of that there, which basically just gives you some quick fire facts, so that if, say, you want to talk about breast cancer but you're a bit nervous, you're a bit new, and you just want to talk about the basics, those are the quick fire facts for you. They are like, breast cancer is the most commonly occurring cancer in women and the most common cancer overall. It's got some of the death statistics, like breast cancer has caused 685,000 deaths in 2020 alone. We've got, for men's breast cancer, approximately 0.5 to 1% of breast cancers occur in men. And also in 2019, there were 25,100 men diagnosed with breast cancer. and 12,100 deaths globally, which means of the people that had men that had breast cancer, nearly half of them died. Statistics like that. But if you are trying to focus on an area, maybe you're focusing on men's breast cancer, those are important statistics which you could let your community know. This is why we're focusing on male breast cancer. This is why I want to talk about it, because the death rate is so high and people don't even know that they can get it, which means, are they taking themselves to the doctor? Probably not. There's so much stigma around male breast cancer as well. People might be afraid to take themselves to the doctor. That's why it's important to talk about. You know, you can use those facts to back up whatever part of breast cancer that you want to talk about, and they're all there for you in the Discord. Ah, dear. I thought it was an actual slide I could go down. I wish. Maybe we can get one of those for you. Why adult playgrounds not a thing? True. I want to go on zip lines more often. Half. Is that higher than for women? I have a sneaky suspicion it might be. The death rate for women is pretty high as well. Let me find out. I can double check that for you. How many women died of breast cancer? The statistics for women were 2020. I need the... Okay, so there were 2.3 million cases of breast cancer in women in 2020, and 685,000 passed away, which means about a quarter of them died. Whereas of male breast cancer, it is half. And it's not necessarily that male breast cancer is more dangerous. You know, they are the same cancer, just in a different gender. So there you are. There you are. It's stuff that it's good to know if that's what you're focusing on. So yes. Wait, I don't want to turn on shield mode. Bugger off. No one's done anything. It's particularly evil cancer, yeah. It's because it is such a condition that affects women so much more than men. It's become very female-centric, which makes sense. It affects women so much, and it also affects a big part of female sexuality when it comes to their body. So it makes sense that a lot of it is very female-focused. But on Twitch, the demographics show that there are a lot more men on Twitch than women. It is important to be spreading the message to the community that men can get it too, you know? Where's the raid trade come? How does set in stone does your plan for the content have to be? Plan for the content, it does not have to be completely set in stone. You can actually go back and add that later. That being said, make sure that you know the time that you want to go for before you submit it, because you can change the time yourself down the line, but it will probably mean you'll lose out on whatever raid you were going to have, especially if you change it right before. So the raids are going to be on a first come first serve basis. We will, if for instance the same person is streaming every single day, we will try and make sure that like they're not receiving all of the raids, because we do want to try and make sure that every streamer gets at least one raid. So if you're only streaming once, we'll try and make sure that that stream you get one raid. But if you change it last minute, just from a common sense point of view, the likelihood is you will lose the raid, because if you've changed, somebody else in the slot that you've changed to probably already has that raid taken, if that makes sense. So it's first come first served on the timings, unless again someone's streaming every single day at the same time, in which case we're first come first served. But if you are only streaming one day, we'll try and give you a priority. And then if you change your time last minute, you will likely lose out on a raid. Just to be, it's I think fair. So yes, but you can change what you're doing. So basically there's a form to fill in. This is what I was going to say. Do you want me to just quickly get this up on the screen and I'll show you through the Discord? I'm going to switch to this screen though, and I'll walk you through it. We'll have a little walkthrough. I think that's okay. No, wait, I want to do a... It's not a display, it's window capture. That's what I want, isn't it? And then I want to get... Where's Discord? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, I was having a big confusion. I'm gonna have to move this down a little bit. So let me just wiggle this down a bit so that it's behind some stuff. And then I'm gonna put that... Actually, I could probably just move it to the center, since you kind of only need that and that, right? That's probably okay, right? I think you can probably see it all right. I can always zoom in if we want to talk about it. When you come in, you'll come into here. You're all censored right now, pretty much, unless you've got a nickname. You got the rules. Make sure that you double check the rules. Make sure that you're happy with all that. You got the roles so that you can set yourself as a raid trade streamer or just a streamer. What I would say is, if you're planning to do both, assign yourself both. Take all of the roles. Take as many roles as you like. You want to have all the roles? Take all the roles. Then we have the Boobtober 2023 information. This is basically all of the information that I've just told you written out. So it's talking a little bit about what Boobtober is, who we're raising money for, about it being the 3rd year. We have the week-long raid train, some information about that and where to go. We have your streaming resources. We have your introducing yourself. We have your roles, all of that kind of stuff. If you would like to join the Tiltify team, you can click this link here and it will join the Tiltify team and you'll be in. You're in. Hell yeah. And then also, if you know it, this is the bit at the bottom, is if you think you know another community or another streamer that might want to take part, send them the Discord link. Just invite them. We're open to anyone. We're very much a public event, which means anybody can join. Yes. Men's awareness needs to be higher. Absolutely needs to be higher. My personal experience with self-checking of breast cancer scares me or just gives me too anxiety because of dysphoria. It's difficult to think about. If you're happy to talk about those experiences and like what would help you going to a doctor, say if you were going to a doctor and you had a lump, what would help you in that experience? What would help you get through that experience in the most comfortable way possible? Just talking about how you would prefer to be treated can really, really help, because you can pass those information along, you can talk to your community, but you can also, like, a lot of people probably agree with you. If you're like, oh yeah, this bit made me feel really uncomfortable, you'll probably have people be like, it made me uncomfortable too, you know, that sort of stuff. So not only could it be a good thing for you, but it's information you can then like get going, get it circulating, that we don't like being treated in this particular way, could you consider doing this? You know, good morning Atlantic, doing me a paper tape, good luck. Drink plenty of water and fan yourself, you got this Atlantic. Rolls toxic gossip raid? Toxic gossip raid. I guess it would be a toxic gossip train still though, right? Because it's a raid train. Do all of the things. So yeah, it really helps to know that my personal experience could help. Yeah, like literally. That's why I talk about my experience, because I want to encourage people to go. I want to talk exactly what it was like every single time. I've had male doctors and I've had female doctors for my breast checks. And I want to talk exactly what it was like, exactly how I was treated, because I want those experiences to hopefully encourage people that might find a lump themselves or find something else, because there are lots of things that can indicate breast cancer, to go to a doctor. You know, if people talking about it's so important to have people talking about it, whether it be your experiences with dysphoria, whether it be your experiences with cancer in general, whether it be your experiences with breast checks. Like, whatever your experiences are, they're an important part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and again, regardless of gender. Let's go to the next one. Anyone get a ukulele? I have a ukulele downstairs. I can't do a cover of Toxic Gossip Train. I'll just apologize for a whole week. Oh dear. So yeah, this is, again, if anyone is interested, the link to the Discord is in the pinned comment. This is the Discord we're in right now. So this is all of the information here. This is just a little bit of information. Actually, we could probably show you this if you would like. Do you want to see this? 2 seconds. I need to stop my super hexagon, because I could actually show you this if this still works. Please work.
My doctor's office called me on my cell phone and they were like, can you come into the office? They were like, can you bring somebody? Can you come right now?
It was
It's 1 in every 7 now.
after my 28th
But this is from a while ago.
birthday. They said it was breast cancer.
I was 36 years old. I had a 2.5-year-old daughter and had a 6-month-old daughter as well.
This is a side-by-side of me immediately after I cut all my hair off. And then that's me last year on my birthday.
Nice.
I am very hopeful for the future. I think as long as we continue to fund research, the knowledge is exploding, and we have proof that we are making people better. I am proof of that.
Research is the reason that I lived to be 30.
The reason I had a
You
third
can get
baby.
it so
That
young.
we can see our daughter grow up.
Thank you, Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
Yeah.
Because of you, I'm sitting here today.
This is what we are raising money for. This is what it. Oh, we don't want to see all of that. This is what this is all about. Wait, 2 years humans are so dang anxious. We are dang anxious. And also, if you want to go to their own website, because obviously the video is from a few years ago. Some of them are a little bit out of date, but for the most part, it's all the good information. If you want to go to their homepage, though, that's where all the most up-to-date information about the BCRF is, so you can get all of that there. You're going to go to sleep. Take care, Unpredictable. I'm in for Boobtober. I'll invite people to join. Hell yeah. We're going to get lots of boob warriors again. It's Boobtober again. It is! It's that time of year again, Ada Shadow. It's time for Boobtober. I'm just walking people through the Discord right now. If you're curious, the Discord is in the whatchamacallit, the pinned comment. It doesn't matter how long we're planning to stream. If you're only planning to stream 1 hour, that's fine. The only thing that I'd say is just make sure that you're sure of those times, because if we've got you streaming for 3 hours and then you only stream for 1, you might not be, like, the raid we've assigned to you might not have gone live, if that makes sense. So just try and give it, like, 5 minutes, 10 minutes is one thing, but if you're going to be hours late or hours early, that will kind of screw up a raid train. So yes, make sure that when you put your times in, we've got this opening early, but when you put your times in, that you're pretty sure of what you're doing and that you can, do it. If you do have to cancel it, if you can't do the stream after all, if you do have to change the times, ping either myself or Vile. We'll do what we can to try and get you a new raid. Just ping one of us. I would say if it's at nighttime in here, do Vile. If it's daytime, ping me, and we'll try and find something for you, because we do want everyone to get a raid. If you're taking part in the raid train, we're going to try and make it as fair as possible. But yeah, if you do have to cancel, you have to cancel. That's all good. Warm my heart. Hell yeah. Have you seen the pill that's being worked on? Looks very promising. I have heard stories. Obviously, I try not to get my hopes up too much, but I've seen things. Also, there was a vaccination they were considering, I thought, at one point. Maybe it's the same thing, though. They're boobarians. Yes, breastarians. We would probably have boobarians and breastarians, depending on who you talk to. I'm stupid when I haven't eaten. Go get some heckin' food. Vile's a vampire confirmed. They are. That's why their name begins with a V. Anyone whose name begins with a V is a vampire. That's how it goes. So yeah, we have the Breast Cancer Research Foundation here. Wild Time Buddy, if you need help on streaming. So we've got it in UTC, and we have, you're a bit ahead of me. You're a little bit ahead of me. But if I was to go down to the raid train and the signups, we have, if you need help converting your time zone to UTC, here it is. So don't worry, we've got that for you, but it's a bit ahead. We haven't quite got there yet. I'm gonna go back to streaming resources and go through all of these. This is obviously our branding for the year. We're going big onto the spooks. We are a spooky people this year. We're going for the Halloween vibes, Booptober 2023. We have all of these. If you want to put them on your stream, you can. You don't have to. It's up to you. I could do a Boobarian D&D one-shot. Well, I wondered, what, you're gonna do like a Halloween-themed D&D one-shot anyway, Shifty? Because if you are, I had to wait to see when it's taking place, but if it happens to be doing the raid train, I would be able to join. Because I'll be watching everyone's stream that I can anyway. So, I mean, I'll be there. I need to go and sit with families, so I'll be dropping out. No, you're fine, Added Shadow will take care. Isn't UTC like Camillidia and Hercules? Maybe. But it's also Universal Standard Time or something like that. It's the one where it's like 0 hours added or subtracted. So you just convert your time to UTC and then you can do it from there. Oh dear. Not sure when it will be. That's fair, that's fair. Whenever you've done it, just let me know and I'll just see if I can join or not. Oh, that's UTI. Oh, right, yeah, of course. That's a urinary tract infection, but it's not chlamydia or herpes. That's just the urethra is infected or something, right? I might be silly, but I want to make some art. Anything for this? Hell yeah! Well, listen, if you join the Discord, you could just spam it. Like, pop it in, if you've made it, pop it in the general or something like that. You could even introduce yourself by saying, I make art, and here is something that I've made for this. You'd be more than welcome to. And then if you're happy with it, just say whether you're happy with people showing it on their streams or not. Or if you'd rather keep it for just your stream, because both is fine. Everything is good. The only thing I need to add is the button, which I think there is a button in the gaming toolkit, but I wanted to have like a themed one. Other than that, basically all of that. Can the anus be amputated? No. Colon stuff is really difficult, if memory serves, because it's super delicate. So I'm going to say probably at this point, no, unfortunately. Maybe in the future. Alright, that is the streaming resources. We have this, which is our branding for the year. This here is the toolkit, which has a lot of the slides I was talking about, a lot of facts if you want them on your screen. These are specifically from BCRF. If you want to put those in there, you can. These are your self-exams, if that's something that you're interested in. We have the censored one for streams if you're doing women. We have the male one, and then the uncensored one if you want to put it in your communities but not on stream. We have online forums. So this one's really interesting. It's called Cancer Chat, and basically it gets people in contact with other people that are going through breast cancer. So it's just if you know someone in your community is going through breast cancer and you want to share that with them, or if you're talking about mental health, this is a really good tool for that. We have some information about metastatic breast cancer, which is when it spreads, which is when breast cancer gets very, very difficult. And then we've got the BCRF homepage, once again, if you would like to learn more about BCRF. This is what I was talking about with your general statistics. I tried to get worldwide statistics, but if you want to find ones for your country, just type in breast cancer statistics UK or US or whatever country you're in, you will find them. 99% of the time you will find them. I just wanted to get some worldwide ones here because obviously Twitch is a worldwide platform. These ones are ones that anyone could use and it makes sense for them. Yes. And then also some information about BCRF if you want to talk about who BCRF is. You can use the video that I just played you if you want to introduce who they are, but if you just want to go over some facts and stuff like that, there you go. You've got those there. We do also still have the bra donation list, which is basically if you're looking to get rid of old bras, there are some charities that will go and collect those bras for you. So we have just our general introduction chats and stuff like that if people want to introduce themselves. I will introduce myself post-stream because I wasn't prepared beforehand. This is going to be where the schedule goes when we start filling it in more. This isn't the raid train one, bear in mind, this is just the general schedule. Suggestions if you have any suggestions, and some FAQ. We'll go back to that later because that does appear in other places as well as your clips, event self-promo, and links in Discord. So you have all of those there. Hi, I was clickbait, so I curiosity baited in, but this is an important subject. It's the Makers and Crafters. I will be doing Makers and Crafting in a second because, like, hello, I'm doing some embroidery. But I need to get all of this out first. So I was like, I'll stay in Makers and Crafting because that's where I am normally. But yes, I am technically doing Makers and Crafting. It's just, we need to take a bit of a break to talk about breast cancer. Yes. Should I introduce myself? You're more than welcome to. I will be introducing myself a little bit later. I just need to get all that done. And then we have the raid train stuff. So this is what I'm in charge of. This is my stuff. You can see it. So this one's going to be highlighted because I've added myself in it just so people know who to go to. But this is the raid train info. The raid train is between the 12th to the 18th of October in UTC. If you are streaming for the raid train, you can go to roles and assign yourself as a raid trade streamer. If you have any questions specifically for the raid train, go through myself. My name is censored because I'm live right now, but it said that. To participate in the raid train, you have the sign-ups form. We basically have a lot of the information that I've just gone over again, but in writing, so if you forget anything, a lot of it is here. We do also have, is this, wait. Oh, I don't know why that was editable. We do also have some FAQ, so I have this everywhere. Is this a women's only event? No. We've gone over that in detail, why this is not a women's only event. Anyone can join. We want everyone. We want a diverse range of people talking about their experiences, and we definitely want men as well. I can't stream between the 12th and the 18th. That's fine. The raid train event is between the 12th and the 18th, but Boobtober takes place over the entirety of October. If you can't stream specifically for the raid train, don't worry. The raid train really is something that we're doing to give back to streamers and generate like a lot of hype. At the end of the day, though, any streams for Boobtober at any time, even if it's not in October, even if you're like, I'm not going to do it now, I might do one next year. We'll take anything. Learn what you want from this. Take what you want from this. Take any resources you want from this. Do what you want with it. As long as it's for BCRF, just because I think that is what we need it to be because of the logos and stuff, you're all good. You're all good. You take do it at any time. And if you are not streaming in the raid train, but you want more information or you have any questions, then you'll be going towards Dem, Vile, and Bateman because they are the event support that are taking, like, helping out with the stuff throughout the whole month. I am specifically a raid train conductor. Do I need to be raising money or can I just raise awareness? Both is good. As we have discussed in detail at this point, we want you to be raising money for both. Raising awareness and raising money. But at the end of the day, if you're not comfortable raising money, which we've had streamers who aren't before in previous years, you can just raise awareness. That's fine, because at the end of the day, in my mind at least, that's the most important bit. Can I raise money for a different charity? No. No, because all the resources and everything in this is BCRF stuff. So there are some stuff with logos. Basically, I'm glad and I'm happy that you're raising money for another charity. Like, it's nothing personal, but you cannot really take part in Boobtober. Specifically, it is BCRF. It is Boobtober for BCRF. Having other people doing different charities within that would be kind of an issue. So, no, unfortunately, but I'm glad that you're doing it. Good heckin' for you and good luck with your stuff. I don't know much about breast cancer. Can I still take part? Absolutely. And as I've just shown you, we have tons of resources for new people. It's spooky themed this year. It is. But you don't have to do things that are spooky. You don't have to do Halloween things. it's an option. We're keeping all of the logos and stuff spooky themed, but it's completely up to you what you want to do for your own streams. And there's some more info on BCRF, and then raid targets will be shared a couple days before the event starts so that everyone has a plan of who to raid to, and that will all be in the raid train scheduling. Just to skip to the raid train scheduling, if we have any gaps, like if we're getting a bit closer to the date and there are some gaps, say we have 4 streamers ending their stream at 4 p.m. UTC, I will post here and be like, hey, if anyone can go live at 4 p.m. like UTC, there is a chance you might get 4 raids. I'll be posting those kind of things here. Of course, that'll be a little closer to the date because we need the general times to start filling in, but this is a channel where all of that will go, because I would ideally like as many people to benefit from those raids as possible. I'll be posting them here. Obviously, it is first come, first served. I wouldn't recommend not putting in your streams in just in the hope to get one of those. But if you can do an extra stream and you happen to see it there and you can fill that time, that would be great. Not only does it help us sort out the raid train, it also hopefully would be a good thing for you and your channel. Yes. Other than the obvious stuff, is there specific things one should avoid in streaming? No, not really. You can stream whatever you like, as long as it's within Twitch TOS. Because, you know, but you can do anything. Musicians, great. Artists, great. Crafters, gamers, good. Anything. I think as long as you're not spreading misinformation, you're all good. And I think with breast cancer, we've always had it as it's been a very wholesome community thing, so I don't imagine that would happen. If you are ready to sign up and you want to do the raid train, this is your sign-ups. So once again, it is in UTC, so make sure that you convert it to UTC. This is the sign-up sheet. This is the UTC converter to make sure that you get the right time, and here is a walkthrough on how to fill in the form in case you are nervous. We also have a link to the Tiltify teams that you can join the team, and also guides for setting up your own Tiltify and guides for setting up your overlays. So these are guides that I have done. I'm not going to listen to the whole thing because it has my own voice in it, but I will be showing you how to do all of this, like all that. Yep, I show you how to do it, and we go through it step by step. Yes, all good. And same with the overlays, step by step, just for anyone who's a bit newer to Tiltify and needs that extra help, it's there for you. And of course, we have all the same resources as you had in the other part of it. And I think that's everything. I think that is everything that I needed to go over in the Discord. I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about to do with Boobtober. And yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I hope that's exciting. I hope everyone is as excited as I am. Me spread misinformation? No, I was mostly wondering because horror games. Oh, no. Boobtober is an all ages event. If you do an 18+ stream for Boobtober, that's fine. Like, at the end of the day, you do anything you like, because it's not. We have a huge variety of streamers taking part from different categories who do different things. If your focus on streaming is more 18+, that's fine. You're all good. I'm assuming that your stream would be marked as 18+ so that people are warned before that they come in, you know? That's all good. So do not worry. Do not worry. The other thing is with raids these days, if you're about to raid into an 18+ streamer, you can actually let your community know and be like, hey, just so you know, we're going into a streamer that has a different age rating to me. If that's something that you're not comfortable with, just don't join for the raid. You know? I think most people in my community are 18+ streamers, to be honest, so there isn't quite so much of that. But it is something that Twitch will actually let you know if you're raiding into an 18+ streamer, so that you can let your community know. That way people can make their own decision whether that's what they're comfortable with. But nothing is really off limits as long as it's within TOS. Yes, very excited. How long is the period you can sign up for it? You can sign up at any time. Obviously with the raid train, if you sign up too late, we can't guarantee you a raid. I have got that in writing as well when you go through raid train information. You know, it says, although we cannot guarantee every streamer raid, I'll be doing my best to keep things safe. If you need to cancel a stream, please ding and DM all of these people. With your own form, you can alter the time, date, and description, but please bear in mind last minute changes or last minute signups mean that you no longer get any raids planned for you. So yes, you can sign up at any time. You can sign up this month, next month. You can sign up the day. If you're doing just a general stream in October, you could decide the day before that you're going to do it. The only thing with the raid train is it's better to be early, but you don't have to be early. If you don't know your schedule until the day before, you can still sign up the day before, ping one of us, and we'll do our best to see what we can do for you. I can't guarantee anything, but I can try. So do not worry. You have plenty of options, and because it is an automatically filling form, so you don't need to sign up for the rest of Boobtober. You stream when is good for you, because at the end of the day, we can't schedule a whole month of raids. It's only the raid train that has a scheduled sign-up form, you know, because it's a bit more condensed. If you decided on the 31st of October that you're like, you know what, I'm about to go live in 10 minutes, I'm going to stream for Boobtober, and you set it up and you decide to do it, post it in the event self-promo and go live. You're all good. You're all good. You don't need to submit your times for the general month stuff. It's just really the raid train. And yeah, thank you everybody who is joining. I can see people I can see a lot of people just popping in. I am also going to be reaching out. I need to I can't see your names right now, but I need to reach out to a lot of people after stream as well, just to make sure that everyone is being invited, because we have a lot of people. Ah dear. It's nice I have no idea what school will do, but I'll definitely keep an eye on things. Exactly, and there's lots of things, because we're planning it so far in advance, which isn't a bad thing, but because we are planning it so far in advance, the likelihood is that people will have scheduled things that they'll need to change. So I've just tried to be really transparent, is that if you change your schedule last minute, you will likely lose the raid. But you are still more than welcome, and we welcome anyone to take part in the raid train, or anyone to take part in the rest of it. I just don't want people to be like, well, I was going to have a raid, I changed times and I didn't have one anymore. Unfortunately, that is how it's going to be if you change last minute. But I also don't want you to feel like you shouldn't be streaming then, because no. Just because you've had to change times last minute and you're not being raided into specifically, please still do stream for BCRF. And also, if it's outside of the, because originally the only plan was the raid train event, and we decided to extend it and do it for the full month with the team of Dem, Bateman, and Vile in charge of that, right? If you can't stream during the raid train and you still want to raise money for BCRF, please do still join us. Please still join us. Just because it's not during that one event doesn't mean that it's not still valid. And there are people that are going to be streaming both within the raid train event and outside of the raid train event. Personally, I will be doing all of my fundraising within the raid train event, because that's what I'm in charge of. That's what makes the most sense to me. That's what I'm contributing for Boobtober this year. I will likely be streaming every single day within the raid train event, and the streams are going to be really weird because I am going to be streaming whenever there is even the slightest chance of being a gap in the train. I will be streaming there, which means there might be some days where I stream 2 hours and some days where I stream 10 hours, just to make sure that everyone always gets a raid. It might also mean that I go live multiple times in a day, just to fill in some gaps and make sure that everyone is getting raided. So, yes. But again, I'm not going to be putting my times in until probably a few days before the event, when I start organizing who's going to be raiding who, specifically so that I can fill those gaps. Yeah. Oh dear. Ban. Why am I being banned? Are you self-promoting? I am self-promoting. I might send you some sketches that I'll do for Boobtober. I'd love to see them. I would say put them in Boobtober chat though. You can send them to me personally, but literally put them in the general chat in Boobtober. I bet everyone would like to see them. I'm gonna, by the way, I did mean to do this earlier. I'm gonna start waving at people. I'm gonna be like, hi everyone. Wave. 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 You get a wave, and you get a wave, and you get a wave. There you go. Let me start waving at everyone. I'll pop a little wave in general chat as well, but you can pop it in there. There you go. Have a little Kermit. There you are. A little Kermit for the chat. Join us. We have cookies. We do, for sure. You know, it's weird if Jelly thinks it's weird. Also, kind of true. If I'm shaming you, oh dear, you must be like, hello, 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 everyone, hello. So yeah, if you want to join but you're on phone or anything right now, don't worry too much. We have the links on my Twitter and also in my own Discord server. You're also welcome to post the link in your own Discord server if you think there are any people in there that would like to take part. We are very much an open public event, which means anybody can join. The only thing that I recommend mentioning is it is specifically an event to raise money for BCRF, just to make sure that people are aware of that. Again, sometimes people get a bit funny about breast cancer awareness stuff, and I just wouldn't want anyone to be uncomfortable in our event. So yeah, before inviting them, just make sure they're aware that this is a BCRF event for breast cancer research. if that's something that makes them uncomfortable, it probably won't be the best Discord server for them. Yes, I just don't want anyone to be uncomfortable, you know? Hello there, oh, hello! Also, Voider is looking censor-free. I'm glad. Oh dear. You're gonna see this in the next couple of days anyway, but I was looking at your design and this one had spots on it. I'm gonna change the spots to like little eyes. So you're gonna have eyes on one of your hat bits. I'm just trying to go hard into like the more horror-y bits. So we're going to have eyes as one of your patterns. And then, yeah, there's a couple of others I'm kind of toying with at the moment because I want to see how the eyes look and then put them next to that. Hello, Governor. Hello, Bateman. Bateman is a very, very... I actually would like to get a Boobtober team shout out going. But Boobtober, the Boobtober team is myself. I'm the Raid Train. That's me, Raid Train Coordinator. Bateman, Deimos, and Vile Mods are the people that are helping with the rest of the event outside of that week. So if you're not doing the Raid Train event, if you're doing other bits and bobs, they will be your guides. I'm just coming through with a wild train middle of the month. Oh, very cool. Oh, wait, very censored for a part. Thank you. Yeah, we gotta keep it censored. Yeah, very, very important. Oh dear. But no, it's all really, I'm so excited. I'm so glad to be able to finally share it with you. I'm not even joking. I have been working on this and Deimos and Bateman and Vile can attest to this because when I first came to the first meeting, I was stacked with stuff. I have been working on this for about 4 months. 4 months of reaching out to charities, to sponsors, for all this kind of stuff, trying to get as much stuff done as possible. I literally made a whole tutorial on how to make like one of these online sign-up forms for free because I wanted to have one for my event and I figured other people might be able to use it if they do charity fundraising as well. And so it has been, we have literally had people from tech companies helping us now. Like people that I don't know who I've asked Shiny about and they've been like, I'll see if I can get you some tech people to help you out with this. I have had them coming in and helping. It's been a wild month. Just getting all of the last few months of work together in one place. But it's been, I'm really pleased with it. I really hope everyone's going to have as much fun as I hope they will, because I think it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a really fun opportunity of getting people meeting each other as well. Like, one of the takeaways that we've had year after year is that people have met some of their favorite streamers in Boobtober, people that they've never met before, and now they continue watching afterwards. So I really hope we can have more stories like that, of like people meeting streamers that they would never normally meet because of the category or the time and stuff like that. And yeah, I think Shifty wants to smash your embroidery. To be fair, I do the same, like in a nice way or in like a violence way. Are we smashing nicely or smashing aggressively? Oh dear. With violent intentions. Oh dear. Oh dear. In a sex way, probably. Yes. Oh god. Oh my. Oh my. Now he's evil. He's evil. He would never. Look how evil he is. He would lead you on. He'd say that he was taking you out for dinner and then never show up. He would show up and then he'd like put so much salt on your food that it was impossible to eat or something like that. He's an evil dude. This is evil Shifty, reverse Shifty. Oh, who is he? Multi. So this is actually fan art for Shifty Bluke, one of our mod team, who is doing a birthday bash event where they are doing like an art competition. So it's for that. But Shifty's not a bad person. But I am doing a version of Shifty as like a meme in their channel called Reverse Shifty, where it's like everything that Shifty doesn't believe in. That's reverse Shifty. It's like Shifty on opposite day, right? So this is their OC, but on opposite day. Yes. Oh dear. Aggressive and then cuddle up. Aww. Aww. I guess actually with what you're talking about, maybe not "are" is the right word. Oh dear. He would ask if you wanted some mango chutney, and when you said no, he would pour on more. Exactly. He would make it the worst date ever. Oh dear, so his Mirror Universe counterpart, but without the goatee. Exactly, I can fix him! I don't know if you can. I don't know, I feel like this could be a lost cause. But everyone likes mango chutney. I do, I really like mango chutney. I think mango chutney's great. I don't have it that often, but we used to, when I was little, have it like on rice, like just as a treat. Like if we had rice and mango chutney, I just put mango chutney on my rice and eat it, and it was so good. Loved it so much. I probably still love it. I just can't afford mango chutney. And also, like, I've never tried to make mango chutney, but I don't know if I care enough to actually learn. Oh dear. There we go. There's a lot of filling stuff at the moment. I'm trying to fill them in specific directions so that everything is nice and neat. But yes, it's a bit of a, I'm still learning kind of science. I love fresh mango, hard to find right ones, but if I do, yeah. Oh dear, what's the really nutritional value in that? In just mango chutney and rice? Probably not. I had it as a treat. Mango, mango, mango. If I had half mango to eat, then I am for joy. Oh dear, when you ask for wine but he gives you champagne. I don't know, I feel like with Evil Shifty, you'd ask for wine and he'd give you like... something not edible, probably. He'd give you like vinegar, that would do it, yeah. If you'd ask Shifty for wine and Shifty would pour you like a glass of vinegar, because that could kind of look like white wine, right? Yeah. I was trying to think of something that looks like a wine that isn't a wine. Vinegar, that'll do. Shifty would pour you a glass of vinegar and then talk about how much they love the wine, you know? Or reverse Shifty would, not General Shifty. Standard Shifty I don't imagine would, but reverse Shifty, yeah, would definitely pour you a glass of vinegar. Or blood. I don't know, how evil is Standard Shifty? Not Standard Shifty, how evil is reverse Shifty? Would they pour a glass of blood for you? I don't know. It feels more like a jester joke foolish, but kind of evil. Would they pour you a glass of blood? I don't know. Ah, dear. Evil Shifty would order both of you. A steak for him and a salad for you. Wow. Wow. You're talking about inedible things. True, you shouldn't eat blood. It's not good for you. Blood doesn't look like wine, though. Yeah, I feel like you'd probably know with blood. But then with vinegar, you'd probably know as soon as it got close to your, like, close to your nose, right? You'd like go to smell the wine and be like, oh yes, that's a flavor, and it's like, yeah, it's just vinegar. If something is gonna give it away. Reverse Shifty is an asshole. Yeah, they're a rude bean. But that's kind of the whole idea, is it's like the backwards of Shifty. Shifty's a streamer that has a high focus on like mental health and support and stuff like that during their streams. But Reverse Shifty is like, nah. Just get better. Just stop being sick, you know? all the stereotypes of like rude people. Shifty be like, yeah, you just think yourself out of your depression, glowed. Yeah, reverse Shifty would do that. The opposite. Oh dear, Shifty's a switch. No, it's a different person. No. These are like twins. Different person. Yeah. They're not, I don't think they're the same person, right? I think it's a different person. That was kind of the vibe that I got, is like it's a completely different person. It's not like a different side of Shifty. It's just not Shifty. It's a fake! They're a fake! They're not real! Awesome Killing Moon, good morning! I hope you're doing well, welcome on in. We're doing some embroidery for one of my mods. Shifty Blick, we're doing a little embroidery of their OC. But evil. But really evil. They just go for a work on nature. You don't need meds. Yeah, have you tried yoga? God. I heard if you go on a vegan diet, that can have a big difference. Yeah. Impasta. It's like an evil version of me, but it's a different person. Yeah, it's the Impasta. Exactly. Impasta Shifty. Oh, dear. Oh, maybe I should... I need to double check, because I already have a lot of stuff piling up, but I'd be kind of up for that. Oh my god, look at all these waving! Oh, let me wave. I want to wave back. Do I have any waving emotes? Oh, I have some tits. Let me give you some of this. Did you know that we have tit emotes? Look at that. Wait, what happened to Jason? Poor Jason! Welcome in, Jason. Evil Shifty? Sounds like no change. Oh. Good morning, Jason. Jason, did you know it is the time? Tit time is back. It's time for Boobtober. Boobtober submissions are open. We're doing it, and I'm a part of the main team again this year. For those who don't know, I am the founder of Boobtober. I'm the person who started it. But last year I wasn't well enough to like actually really take part very well. I had to take most of October off actually because there was so much going on. So last year I had to give over a lot of my duties across to Vile and Deimos and Bateman, who did a wonderful job running it in my stead, to be fair. But this year, I was like, if I'm better, I'm coming back, and we're doing the biggest event yet. By the way, you might also notice we had the highest goal that we've ever had for Booptober. The fundraising goal for Booptober is $10,000. The reason we have it at that is because we have managed to raise $9,000 before. So we're like, well, we've raised $9,000. What if we raised $10,000? Ah, Dick, can you tell me I'll never make it? No, you'll make it. You'll make it. I believe in you. Boob emotes are not allowed by Twitch mods, but emotes are fine for some reason. We have, so Booptober it's pretty good, don't worry. We don't do anything explicit. It's like the cancer, the BCRF logo, and then it's also the boob ghost, and I think there's a couple others as well, but I can't scroll through to find it. But yeah, they're all very safe for work, don't worry. But on the Discord, so yeah, do not worry. We're very careful when it comes to the Twitch stuff, because obviously, yeah, we want to be raising money every single year indefinitely, so we don't want to do anything that would get us preemptively banned, because we have a lot more fundraising to do, and it would be a shame for us to get banned and not be able to do any of that. So yes, we're careful beans when it comes to how we do it, to make sure that, and like, we encourage everyone else to also be safe and not get themselves banned, because that would suck. So yes, we play on the side of caution. All right, I don't need to go the whole way up because that's actually going to be dark blue shadow, so that's good. Oh dear, make it where? Oh, $10,000, you have all the time to watch me and you don't even have $10,000. I just noticed what you were referencing. Oh. You have all this time to watch me eat. Oh, that's broken me a little bit. See, I would want to ironically do that as like a skit on the stream, but someone's gonna come in for the first one and be like, this asshole, oh my god. What are they saying? Also, I'm sorry, I just realized I don't have my logo here. Let me just get my logo here. I would actually still like to have the little Booptober logo just above my head here. Yeah, I like that there. There you go. You have like a little sticker. It's cute. Very nice, very nice. I like that. Oh dear, I feel like I'm wearing a little crown. Like, looks like a, there you go. Like a little crown there. Nice, nice. Booptober, hell yeah. Emphasis on the spooks. It's amazing able to raise so much. Yeah, the first year we ever did Booptober, we raised $9 grand for charity. But the thing is, it's not just me. It's me and a lot of very other talented, dedicated streamers. We all do it together as a team. It's a team effort. Every dollar counts. Is there any correlation within Halloween? There might be. Maybe. You know, maybe. I have some plans. The thing is, though, I kind of wanted to have it themed, and this is the main reason. When I was chatting to people that had taken part in Booptober previously, because obviously 3rd year running, we've had people doing this quite a few times at this point. One of the things that kept coming up is, you know, I had to stop early because I had plans for Halloween. I had to stop early because I had these spooky streams planned. And so people were saying we wanted to do more fundraising, but because it was so close to the Halloween events that I'd already planned, I couldn't do as much as I wanted. And so when we were planning this year, we kind of were thinking, well, we don't want people to be foregoing or missing out on anything just because it's so close to Halloween. And since so many of the people in this community are spooky beans anyway, it's like, well, why not just combine the two so that it's Booptober this year, but emphasis on the boo? I feel like it already kind of works with the vibes that we have going here, and it means that anyone that is planning to do more spooky stuff, we have all of that there for them. And I don't know, also I think sometimes for newer streamers or people that have never done a charity stream before, having like a theme or something to inspire them with, like, I don't know, whether it be whatever event they do, can really help. Because if it's your first ever charity stream and you haven't got like, you know, you've never done it before, you've never had the experience of taking part in a charity event with a whole team and stuff like that, it can be quite intimidating. We do our best to be as open and friendly as possible, but it can still be quite intimidating, and you really don't want to mess up and like, what do I do? Having a theme, something like spookiness in October, raising money for breast cancer, like a specific theme, can really help like newer people find their feet a little bit without having to worry as much. So you definitely don't have to do anything spooky, but if you want to, the option is there, and we'll be spooky together. Hell yeah. Oh dear. I'm very scary indeed. Very scary. Very intimidating. When I think of intimidating streamers, anime boy stars, my god. I am joking. Very heckin' sweeping. Anime is one of the most wholesome people in the makers and crafting section, easily. There's like 0% intimidation. We roll like a 0 and you have like a -1. Oh dear. Is the music sounding weird to you as well, or is that just me? Is it okay? Oh no, this is just this song. Okay, that's fine, I was like, does the music sound weird? Is that just me? I mean, breast cancer is scary. Breast cancer is scary. Breast cancer is terrifying. Oh dear. Hopefully what I'm doing might help. Hell yeah. And again, like, I do want to emphasize, you don't have to donate to help out. Like, we have a big lofty goal this year that's really to motivate people. Like, the best things you can do during Breast Cancer Awareness Month is spread awareness. If you know someone, and this doesn't have to be right now. You don't hear the music. 2 seconds, I'm gonna unmute my stream. Get ready for some hell. Okay, in a minute, you'll hear it, okay. And in a minute, you'll hear it, okay. And in a minute, you'll hear it. I'm pretty sure I can hear music coming from both now. Yeah, there's music there. It sounds like absolute hell now because you can hear me as well. Oh god, yeah, too much beat. It's too heavy. Oh my god. Right, let me I need to get rid of my Twitch stream again. There we go. Get out of here. Hypnotic, well played. Thank you. Welcome on in, Hypnotic. I hope you're doing well. We're talking about breast cancer awareness. I do now. I had music on in the background. Oh hell yeah. I love grooving to the sound of my own voice. God, that sounds so narcissistic. I just love listening to myself and dancing. Oh yeah, that's my favorite. Oh my god. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. Hell yeah. I was a little low for a bit, but I think it's just this song, to be honest. Like if you can hear that now, right? Like, I think that song was just quiet, and I'm not sure why. OSTs be like, you want to hear the music? No. Oh, it's going again. I skipped to the end of a song, apparently. Oh, dear. Self-love is not a bad thing per se. Exactly. Hell yeah. But maybe not that bit. Oh, yeah. Really weird choice. They put a strange feedback loop of jelly in that last song. Yeah, weird choice, but I'm not against it. Put me in the Splatoon soundtrack. Hell yeah. Yeah, you can definitely hear it now. I don't know why the other one was so quiet. Yeah, I wanted to have nice upbeat music because obviously breast cancer is a heavy topic. Boobs are heavy, man. I don't know how many of you have ever tried made boobs, but they're pretty heavy. Oh dear. So yeah, we wanna keep it things light with a nice boppy music. Oh dear. But yeah, it's obviously a topic I care a lot about. I'm really thankful. Like the first year we did Boobtober, I was so nervous that no one was going to be interested and no one was going to care that much. And I was like ready to be just an absolute pain in the ass for a month because obviously it's something that I'm passionate about. But like we've had such an outpouring of love for all the breast cancer stuff we've done over the last few years, and I am always humbled and incredibly thankful and incredibly grateful. Again, that's why I wanted to have a heavier focus on like the streamers. I know that's kind of a controversial take, but like these streamers are spending a whole month a lot of the time talking about why breast cancer is important, and I want to give something back to them. I appreciate it. Like, I'm passionate about this, but I don't expect everyone else to be as passionate as I am. So it's really nice when you see people that like not only match your passion but exceed it. It's like, oh my god, I thought I was the big passionate about the tits, but I've met many people who are even more passionate about tits than I am. Oh dear. Mine are H and I die. They're heavy. It's a heavy topic. and get a lot of my weight off my chest. Yeah, honestly. It's gonna be a whole month of boob puns. God damn it. Oh dear, but you know what? I'm up for it. I will accept your boob punnage. All good. Hell yeah, we will accept any and all boob jokes. Oh dear. Oh wait, we need to give you some spookies. Welcome on in. I see we have Bodhi, we got Zombody, and we got Majuffas. Hell yeah. Oh dear. Gonna ping me out related. I'll do my best. Oh bless you. Thank you so much, Zombody. Hell yeah. Not sure if I have any other fun facts other than I can kind of dislodge my shoulder. I mean, that's impressive. That's impressive. Hell yeah, good on you. Wow. You say anal boob jokes? You can send me anal boob jokes. I will take it. Oh dear. You know, I'm not gonna. I will take your anal boob jokes, but I'm not gonna. That's not specifically what I'm looking for, but I will take them because it is still a boob joke at the end of the day. Queena, good morning, Queena. It's boob time. 'Tis the time of the year. 'Tis the season to start advertising Boobtober and getting everyone hyped about raising awareness for breast cancer. 'Tis the season. Tits the season. Sorry, yes, please. You know what? I needed correction there. Very true. If your boobs grow anally, go to a doctor. We are not the doctor. Tits, tits. Tits the season. Tits the season. I actually kind of want to change my pinned comment now to tits the season. 2 seconds. I need to pin a new comment here. Pin. Tits the season. People will be like, you've caught me. Like, you're right. I'm sorry. But tits the season. There we go. Tits the season to be booby. That's the kind of thing. If you said it out of context, it sounds like you're not even speaking English. Tits the season to be booby. That sounds like Simlish. That doesn't sound like English. That sounds like Simlish. Oh dear. There we go. But yeah, we accept any and all ideas. If the other thing as well, if you're like fa la 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 la, so yes, very true, very true. If you're not sure, if you're like getting stuck for ideas of what to do for your Boobtober streams, we have a general chat. Come talk with us. We're more than happy to be bouncers. You can bounce ideas off us till the cows come home. And if there's anything that you need help with, like reach out, like ping us. Ping us all over the place, and we will come running. One of us will at least. Some of us may be asleep, but the awake ones will likely come running. Like, we are there to help you out with your fundraising. If you need help, if you're stuck for ideas, if you're struggling with milestones, if you don't know how much you think your goal should be, reach out. We'll chat with you. I'm sure the whole community will chat with you, but we will also chat with you. We're here for help. We're here to help. Do you want to make the process as smooth and easy for you as possible? Because at the end of the day, you're helping us raise money for charity. Excuse me. We're turning into Sims. Help us. Oh dear. Yipsiwana. Bokoshnada. Oh dear. Yes, indeed. That was a pterodactyl. It was also me. You know, these two facts are both true at the same time. It might have been a pterodactyl, but it was also me. Hell yeah. Today I got email. Oh, did you? Was it a camera or is it something camera related? What are you receiving at the moment? Hell yeah. Oh dear. Oh, actually, I should probably add this to the Discord. I mentioned this last year. Another thing that you can do that will help out with Boobtober without you having to be a streamer, without you having to take part yourself, if you see someone streaming for Boobtober, go send them some love. Like, it doesn't have to be me or like one of the other people in charge. If you saw anime boy stars streaming for Boobtober, go send them some hecking love. Go send them some hype. Go spam some emotes in their chat, you know. Hype them up while they do it. That's one thing that anybody can do. You know, if you want to join the Discord, you'll see a list of all the people that are planning to stream. But like, yeah, if you wanna be hyping each other up, like that's something you can do that doesn't cost you anything. Ah dear. Is booby a type of tit? They suggest they're related to seagulls, aren't they? Yeah, for sure. So Scott, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Not a secret, she consumes people. I don't consume people. It's not good for you. It's not that bad. What's the BGM? I love some sax. Oh, it finished. Oh wait, it's the Splatoon soundtrack. I'm listening to Splatoon stuff. Also, Cresso, good morning. Cresso, may I interest you in our Lord and Savior, tits, may I interest you in the Lord and Savior of this channel that isn't the great duck in the sky, boobies. It's that time of the year again, Cresso. It is Boobtober time. We are signing up streamers for a week-long raid train as well as events throughout the rest of the month. We're going. It's all boobs to their stations. It is time. Oh dear. Also, what have you done? Me? I mean, I guess I could trim it here, but like it's a bit weird. Oh dear. Looks fucking not. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is some fan art actually for Shifty Bluke, one of our mods. All boobs to their brattle station. Brattle stations. That's a hard one, but I like it. It reads really well. It's just a bit difficult to say. If your tits have nanas, that would mean your ass could be milked. Not all people produce milk. Not even all women produce milk. You know, you have to find the right person who can produce a fair amount of milk, probably for that to work. I would also go to the doctor, personally. Can I interest you in boobs? As if anyone would say no. My advertising plans are working. If you're interested, Cresso, we have the link in the pinned comment. All of the information is there. But we are collecting streamers now. We only opened the gates like an hour ago and we've already... Quabam, everyone's popping in. Jason, get in here, hello! I really need to eat some food. Hell yeah! You should get yourself a snack if you haven't eaten so far. It's like lunchtime. It's about time for eatings. Ah dear. Also, antidepressants make you produce milk, even in men. Yeah. Like also not just antidepressants. A lot of different medications actually. It's weird, but there's a lot of medications that can cause you to lactate. Weird, but it is the case. That being said, I wouldn't recommend going on those medications just specifically to try and lactate. Normally, like, you need to have something going on. Please don't take drugs just with the idea that there's a chance you may lactate. You know, if that's like, if you're having issues with lactation and it's something that you want, you should go to your own doctor and get a whole treatment plan, you know? How many participants are you up to already? Let's have a look-see. In roles, we have 8 raid train streamers and 9 streamers in general. Hell yeah. Also, so far we have, oh, does that include, no, that doesn't include us as staff. So actually add 4 to that. So I guess, yeah, probably 13 in total at the moment, streamers. And that, I haven't even sent out invites yet. I have a list of 60 people to personally invite. I think though some of the people that I was planning to personally invite might have already just signed up, but I do have an invite list of about 60 streamers right now that I'll be going through after stream and just personally reaching out to let them know that it's opened. Because we've had a lot of people reach out to us behind the scenes being like, is it open yet? And at the time the answer was no, but now the answer is yes. So I need to go redo all of that. Very hecking exciting. Oh dear. The booby prize is sounding much more promising. Hell yeah! I need this information for research. Nice. It's weird humans find drinking human breast milk intended for humans weirder than drinking cow breast milk. I mean, true. True. It is odd. But I think the cow milk, because human milk's a bit naff, innit? Not for me, you know? It's a bit naff. Maybe it's because I'm used to cow milk, but human milk is like, eh. So yeah, not for me. I think, yeah. I guess it probably depends on the human though. Maybe. Like maybe, like nothing personal, maybe some people make better tasting milk than others. Humans had to evolve to drink cow milk, but I guess true, yeah, because like, isn't it like you're more likely to be lactose intolerant in America or something like that? Because in Europe we drink so much milk, but in America you drink less of it. So you're more likely to be lactose intolerant there because we drink so much milk here comparatively, or something like that. Because to be fair, we are pretty milk heavy in Europe. I don't know what they're like in the rest of the world, but here we have a lot of milk. Milk is in a lot of things. Cups of tea, like, you need to have a little bit of milk, splash of milk in there. It's important. I thought it was the opposite, really? Nah, most people here aren't lactose intolerant. Oh dear. Poll for the stream, would you purchase human breast milk? It is available on the market. We can't have a poll, we're busy with tits this season. America don't drink milk? I thought America was drinking more. Really? Wait, have I got it backwards? Oh god, I thought it was the other way around. I thought more Americans were lactose intolerant. Am I background? Background? Backwards. I could also be background. Wait, let me have a Google. I'll put lactose intolerance. America versus, oh god, all caps. Lactose intolerance, US versus Europe. There we go, other people have searched this. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a condition that affects 75 to 90% of Native Americans, Black people, Asians, Mediterraneans, and Jewish people. Only 5% of Northern and Central Europeans have lactose intolerance. So if you're from Europe, historically, I guess, in America, maybe that would count. But yeah. It says that basically it's only Europeans only have a 5% lactose intolerance, but everywhere else in the world is between 75 to 90%. Yes, so Native Americans, Black people, Asians, Mediterraneans, and Jewish people. 75 to 90%. But here, we drink milk, historically. Oh dear. East Asians were mostly lactose intolerant. Yeah, I think that is the case as well. I think I've heard that too. I thought people were mistakenly classed as lactose intolerant because of an allergy to growth hormones. I mean, it could be. But wouldn't that still mean that you were, intolerant? Heard someone sold breast milk ice cream in an ice cream store in the US. Listen, I'm all up for the ethical consumption of breast milk. Because it's vegan and it's a job. You pay those women for their milk. Hell yeah, I'm very pro it. But I do think it's one of those things that's gonna take a while to destigmatize to the point where it's super popular because people find that uncomfortable and weird. Even though it is, yeah. Breast milk's a weird, diversive topic for a lot of people. Personally, it's not my favorite, but you do you go for it. And again, it probably depends on the woman. Technically, it's not vegan though. No, it is technically vegan because veganism is all about that the animals can't give consent for their products to be used. So because humans can give consent, that's why it's technically vegan, because it's to do with the consensual. Of course, you could have non-vegan human milk if you milk a human unconsensually. What a weird sentence. But yeah, you could have non-vegan human milk if you milked a human unconsensually. But as long as the person is consensual, it is vegan because humans can give consent. Yes. We had this discussion on stream a few months ago where we discussed whether human breast milk was vegan, because veganism is so much to do with the consent, because that's why honey isn't vegan, because bees can't say that they are okay with you taking it, right? It doesn't technically hurt the bees, but because bees can't say they're okay with it, honey isn't vegan. But humans, we can say that. We can be I can put my foot down and be I am okay with selling this, and it is a vegan product based on the fact that it's consensual. That being said, it is very weird territory, and I don't think a lot of people have talked about it, scientifically. Is this topic even more controversial than yesterday's? We aim to be more controversial every single day. Which other milk-producing animal would you like to try their milk? Sheep. Oh wait, no, they don't consent. Oh no, it's just milk producing. Okay, that's fine. Sheep. I'm interested in trying sheep's milk. And also sheep's cheese. I'm interested in both of those. I would like that, I think. Maybe. I'd like to try it at least. Oh dear. Which other milk producing, oh sorry, yeah, I think I was asking, yeah, we need to answer these important questions. It's important. Hampter. Hampter. Oh no. Goat cheese is delicious. Do horses produce milk? Most mammals, not all I think, but most mammals produce something similar to milk. But I don't know if all milk is safe for consumption, because I remember learning about pigeon milk, and I feel like that's 100% not safe for human consumption, So it probably somewhat depends on the animal. Well, then again, I guess pigeons are not a mammal, though. Pigeons are a bird. So maybe that's not the best example, but you know what I mean. It's called milk, but it's definitely not milk. I mean, pigeon milk is not milk. Exactly. I feel so scammed by pigeon milk. I just assumed it was milk. But it's not milk. It's just called pigeon milk, but it's not milk. Honestly, I will never forget the betrayal that was pigeon milk. Absolutely betrayed. Like, because like in Animal Crossing, he offers you his milk. He's like, I can put milk in your coffee, and I was like, oh, I didn't know pigeons created milk. That's really cool. And then you Google it, and it's like, no, you did what in my coffee? No. And I feel incredibly betrayed. So yeah, and I've never quite got over that, honestly. I still feel betrayed by him. I liked him before that, and then he vomited in my coffee, and I just don't know anymore, you know? My opinions have kind of changed a little since then. I can't go back to Brewster before coffee vomit, you know? Oh dear, Hippo milk is pink. Oh really? He could put his milk in your coffee. Ugh. It's like worse though, because it's like just straight vomit basically. But did you enjoy the coffee? I will not say. I will not say if I will neither confirm nor deny if the coffee was good. Regardless, I feel betrayed. Vomit is marginally less bad. You think? Oh no, I am like, that's no. Well, I am, vomit would be the worst for me. Nah. Then Manju, nah. Vomit, nah, sorry. Vomit is gross. I think vomiting should be banned. You're not allowed to vomit anymore. It's actually banned. How dare you? No vomit allowed. Actually gross. You keep that out of here. If anyone vomits in chat, you're banned. Thank you for the generous donation of piss. You've had the cat poo? No, but we have talked about it, and we came to the conclusion. I am not gonna go out of my way to try it, but I also wouldn't, if someone said, do you want to give it a go, I would give it a go if it was in front of me. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to try it, you know? Where are there any cat? Blech. Blech. Nya. Oh dear. There's monkey poo. There's also elephant, isn't there? There's cat, there's elephant. There's all sorts of things that will make coffee out of their poo. But I just, yeah, it doesn't really excite me as like a food option, but I would try it if it was in front of me for the experience of trying it, but I have no interest in like seeking it out per se. Yeah, that was the conclusion we came to. Would you have human poo coffee? Is that vegan? I think it is, isn't it? Because humans can consent. God damn it. I guess I would try it one time. If it was safe for consumption, I guess. I will try most things. I would try poo in front of me, but I wouldn't seek poo out. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't seek it out. Like, I'm not interested in trying it, but like, I guess just for the saying that I did it, I would do it. I mean, isn't that the same reason that a lot of people like jump out of airplanes to say that they've done it, right? I'm like that, but with eating cat poo coffee. Or drinking it, I guess. What if you come across a big dog? Ugh. Well, actually, no. If I come across a big dog poo in the streets, you know what the first thing I think of? Someone didn't pick that up. That's bad. Who in this area is not picking up their dog poo? Terrible. Very bad manners. You should be picking that up. So the first thing I think when I see a dog poo on the street is, wow, someone's a rude dude in this area. Someone's a rude dude who doesn't pick up their dog poo. Wow. Heckin' rude dude. I mean, I only really think it. I don't do anything about it, but I'll think about it. I'm sorry, you won't eat human flesh because it's not good for you, but you would eat human food. No. I would no, it's not like that. You know, like when they do stuff with animals and they feed them coffee and then they turn the poo into coffee. It'd be like that. I'm not just gonna eat human poo. No. But like if they did the whole coffee thing to it, I would try it. I agree with them being rude dudes. Yeah, it's like that's the first thing I think of is like, wow, someone's a heckin' rude dude who didn't pick up their dog doo-doo. Wow. Heckin' rude. I have not already done it. I would not either. It's the coffee beans and the shout out. It's not the food. Well, okay then I would eat the coffee beans that came out. I don't know. I've never seen it made. I just know of it as like cat poo coffee. But yeah, no, I would eat the beans then. I would eat the beans, not the poo. I would do what everyone else does, you know? Oh dear. So it's processed by human, I guess. I'm gonna just sort of hold through a coffee bean in the gym. No, I want it to be like professional. Yeah, I won't do it from an amateur, that's for sure. It has to be professional. Frappuccino, although that is excellent branding, Robert. Very good. I like that. Human sausage, no. It would be the beans. I would eat the beans, and I wouldn't eat the beans. I would drink the beans in a form of coffee. And also, I would only do it from a place that could process it properly because I don't want to eat poo. I mean, I'm pooing on my life. No, you need proper qualifications. Qualifications on creating coffee from your poo. That's what I need. It's not the poop in itself. It's the quality control, you know? I'm not saying anything personal, but like I don't know what else you're eating alongside that. Like maybe it's not good for me. I don't know. Then maybe you had a McDonald's and then you had the coffee, and it's like I don't know if I want that in my body. So yeah, no. The quality control is important to me. Oh dear. I wouldn't just go for it from anyone. Oh dear. What a cursed vibe. Yeah! What are you guys doing? This is charity. We're talking about charity today. We're meant to be talking about Booktober. We're talking about eating each other's shit. How has this happened? Oh dear. Heck. Coffee enemas are a thing? Yeah, but you don't eat that, do you? Right? I need someone to confirm with me. I'm very confused. I'm pretty sure you don't eat that. I think that's not edible. Speak for yourself. Wait. No, it's not edible. Also, Isacia, good morning. I know that you were already in the server, but have you seen that Booptober has officially opened for the year? Jelly would be weird if they were talking about vegan. I'm not even a vegan myself. I'm just curious about vegan alternatives. I don't know if this is the shining case for veganism. Do you know what happens in your street? I'm lost. Hello, someone pick me up. I'm lost. Boobies, yeah, it's the time of year. We talk about boobs again. Are you king shaming? Maybe. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's potential. You need to quality food too while ingesting the coffee beans before you share. Yeah, that's true. I would agree with that. Is it something with liquid so that you wouldn't eat? So you wouldn't eat it? Can cannibals be vegan? No, they can't. Because we discussed this the other day, because even though humans can give consent, when it comes to murder and stuff like that, or like the removal of a piece, like they can't really. So, because the thought process, if you're someone who wants to be eaten, you're probably quite mentally unwell. And so technically, because you're mentally unwell, to want to have that happen in the first place, you actually can't give consent based on that. Which is why even when the person hasn't died, people have still been arrested when they've done stuff like that, because it is considered that the person is mentally unwell enough to the fact that they can't give consent if they have willingly asked to be eaten. Yes. There you go. You can tell we've had this conversation before, right? You can tell we've talked about this before. Yeah, so no, there is no veganism in cannibalism, I'm afraid. What days I do? It'll be so close to my birthday. Well, Isacia, we have the raid train happening between the 12th and the 18th. That's going to be the main thing that happens during the event. So if you have any time that you can stream between those days, that's when we're going to be trying and getting a lot of hype generated for the streamers taking part. Obviously, all the information is already in the Discord, so you can check it all out there. But if you can't make any of the dates between the 12th to the 18th, you can still stream the rest of the month. It just will probably be a bit more freeform, like whatever you want to do. Whereas during the 12th to the 18th, we'll be specifically looking at like spreading a lot of love to those streamers during that time. So it's up to you. And also, maybe you don't want that. Maybe you don't want the pressure of having like that happen. You stream a different time of the month. So we got options for you. They're loving the spooky thieves. Hell yeah. Human meat is no. Yeah, it can't be vegan. Veganism is about consent. Exactly. I found a Leatherface. Oh, nice. Also, Joe, good morning. I hope you're doing well. What the heck are we talking about? Eating each other's poo, cannibalism, and tits. Yeah. Currently only not vegan because the laws haven't changed yet. Don't worry though, I'm gonna see what I can do about changing those laws. You have to though basically fight for the fact that people that want to be eaten are mentally sound. There's gonna have to be some fighting for that. I need to sit down and think what I'm gonna make. Hell yeah, Hawk! It's a Boobtober? It is! Hawk, if you want to join, we got the link in the pinned comment. We are welcoming any and all. Boobtober time! It's a standard jelly stream. Yeah, true. You know, I was trying to be really wholesome because we're doing lots of charity stuff, but like, it kind of, we got through the general rundown and it's kind of just gone elsewhere now. Of course, we take apart, not sure when. Raid trains are a little too hypey for me at the moment. That's very, very fair. It's like we want to have the option there just to like give back to the streamers that take part, but obviously it's not everyone's cup of tea. So if you don't fancy doing that, because just as a heads up for anyone who's never taken part in a raid train before, while it's not guaranteed, your numbers are normally elevated during that time because you're looking at like raiding from one person to another person to another person, which means you can have more eyes on you than usual. So, you know, for especially smaller streamers, it can be a really good opportunity to meet a lot of new people very, very quickly, but it can also add like a little bit of pressure as far as like you will likely have more people watching you than you normally do, and if that's not something that's very comfortable for you personally, the raid train might not be the best idea. Heads up. But if you're looking to grow, it can be really good. It's a double-edged thing. It depends what you want, right? Oh god, what's this? Turn jelly babies. Oh, that's wholesome. That's not bad. If human meat becomes acceptable, will there be like the human equivalent of veal? No, because children can't give consent. So even if human meat became a viable thing, it would never be from children because it's a consent thing again. Like, it's just, you can't have consent from kids. Yeah. It's been a while since. Is that the sound that like? Wait, where would it be? Is that the sound from when it was like going around a corner? I can't remember. Right? Yeah, that sound. I'm not very. Horror situations, you know. T1 sketches ever find. Ooh, exciting, Zom! Exciting. Ah, dear. Wholesome would never be a thing here. We do try our best to be wholesome. Christ, like I can agree, kids. Do not eat children. Yeah, we can't eat children. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. There's no consent there. But they look so juicy. No, it's against the law. The children yearn for them. No, they don't. No, they don't. And I hate to break it to you, they never have. George, welcome on in, George. It's boob time. George, we are boob people now. Once again, we are celebrating the boob. All parts of the boob, all boobies. All male, female, non-binary, trans, any boobs. All boobs are good boobs. We like all boobs. Gotta get farm raised. No, there's no consent. You can't do it. Always celebrate the boobs. Being a wholesome, a lifetime goal. We do it in small steps. You know what? I appreciate the optimism. Hell yeah. Small steps, you know? Every day we get closer and closer to being a wholesome stream. One day, we'll probably make it. Oh dear. There we go. Yeah, we got all the boob stuff going. I'm very excited. I've been sitting on all of this. This is like the best kept secret, by the way, that I have kept in a long time. And I know people still kind of knew we were doing it, but like, I hadn't talked about any of it in detail until today, and I have been working on this for like, I was saying earlier, like 4 months. 4 months I have been working on this, and I have been managing to keep it a pretty much entirely a secret. And listen, I'm proud of myself. I'm terrible with secrets like that. I want to tell everyone as soon as I start doing anything. So I'm like, hell yeah. We actually kept it a secret. Yes, you worked hard. Thank you. Honestly, I wanted it because I couldn't really take part as much last year because we had so much going on. Like, obviously my health was like at an all-time low, and then I also had the other stuff happening that month, which was really bad. I just couldn't commit to being a part of the team really last year, so I knew that this year I wanted to come back with a massive bang, and like I also knew that I really wanted to give back to the streamers that took part. Like, I wanted a real focus on people this time. I wanted to, yeah, I don't know if that's the right way of putting it, but I wanted to have like a real focus on the individuals that are helping us raise all this money and all that kind of stuff, because I think everyone taking part is going to focus on breast cancer, so I want to focus on streamers. Yeah, because yes, that way we have, because I think if we have like say 49 streamers talking about breast cancer and one talking about those streamers, that's the plan. A real focus on the people that are helping us out. especially because it's the 3rd year running, and we've only been able to do it for 3rd years because of the outpouring of love every single year. Even when I wasn't taking part last year in the same role that I normally would, we had so many people reaching out and talking to me about it and keeping me up to date, including the team, of course, that did it last year. So I'm incredibly grateful for everyone who keeps this going, so that we can make it bigger and better every single year. So my focus this year is on the streamers, and everyone else's will be breast cancer, I'd hope. And also, of course, I'll be focusing stuff to do with my experiences and all that kind of stuff. Oh dear. There's a woman who baked her husband's children's for pie. I'm assuming that was probably illegal, right? You shouldn't do that. I hope this means you're on the up for this year. Yeah, I mean, last year it was a mixture of... I had some people die during October, which we knew was probably going to happen, so I was grieving, and I was also really ill. It was like the worst combination of being like deathly sick and also like knowing that I was gonna lose people that month, that I was like, guys, I can't run it this year. Like, I know October is going to suck for me, so like, we're just not doing it. But because I couldn't do it last year, I wanted this year to be like a real comeback of like, kaboom. And again, for me, I'm going to be focusing on streamers. I'm going to be trying to make sure that all the streamers feel like they can have the best time possible, feel like really confident with what they're doing. And also, again, like, I'm the raid train conductor here. I'll be making sure, hopefully, that you guys get some fun raids and have some fun experiences and meet some new people. That's the vibes that I want to bring this year. And it also means I'm going to be streaming at weird hecking times, but we're all aware of it here. Like, we've got that week off from the builders. We're not doing anything that week, because if there's a gap at 3 a.m, I will stream at 3 a.m. I'll do it to make sure that that gap is filled so that somebody gets their raid. That's my goal for this year, is to I'm just going to be the in-betweeny person, making sure that everyone else has the best time possible. And we have Deimos, Bateman and Vile making sure all the technical stuff goes well, and also supporting any of the streamers that are taking part in the rest of the month. So we do have a combination of my first year and the team that took over last year all together to hopefully make this the best year yet. Premature celebrations. Oh my god, we only 7 followers. Oh god. Okay. We are very, very close to hitting 4K followers. Heads up for anyone who's new here. When we hit 4K followers, we're doing a week-long celebration stream where I do 4,000 stickman embroideries. A stickman for every follower. Yeah, so heads up. We're very close. Yeah, we're nearly in stickman territory. Have you got some conversation? What, 3 a.m. conversation topics? Of course. I'm always ready to converse at 3 a.m. I hope there's more Fully Full, guys. I'm hoping that what I'll be doing a lot... So I don't want to spoil too much of what I'm doing so far this week, but most of my streams will be very collaboration focused, again, because my focus is highlighting streamers. I want to talk to streamers. I want to basically say thank you. I want to do as much as I can for other streamers during this event, because again, 3 years now we've been running this, and I know lots of people are going to be focusing breast cancer. I want to focus streamers. So my goal in this one is to really do as much as I can so that everyone has a really good time. But also, if I can highlight as many people on my channel as possible, I am more than happy to be doing that, whether it be with raiding into people or with actually collabing. So I don't want to give away too much of what I'm planning so far, but yes, more funky collaborations during that week to try and spread the love as much as possible. Oh dear. Oh my god, that's too many stickmen. I know. Well, basically, though, I used to say we're going to do a stickman for every single person. If you find a stickman on there that you like, I'll write your name behind it so that we know that was your stickman, if that makes sense. And then anyone who subscribed, modded, or VIP'd during the event as well, we'll also give you some little special accessories just as an extra special thank you. But anyone can have a stickman. If you are there during the event, you can claim a stickman. Yes. Also, thank you for the lurk, Shifty. Have a lovely, lovely lurk. Speaking of collaborations, I'm actually going to be collaborating with Shifty this Sunday. We're going to be playing some Toe Jam and Earl together. I'm going to be doing crafting in the morning and then doing some Toe Jam and Earl with them in the afternoon. So yeah, speaking of collabs, we actually have one coming up this Sunday, excuse me. So in a couple days' time. Hell yeah. Very exciting. Oh dear, the filth come naturally for the depths of my mind. Oh, excuse me, it's true, I've never had a script. Busy, yeah. We've got so much going on at the moment, but like it's good stuff. It's stuff that I'm all really excited for. Bussy. Robert, what does bussing mean? you might be able you've used those kind of terms before. What is bussing? Am I bussing? How could I become bussing? Help. Help. Grandma needs help with their lingo. What is bussing and how can I become it? Because I think it's a good thing. And I would like to be bussing, please. Bussy and bussing. Oh, are they not? Oh. Alright. I don't know if I want to be bussy then, but I definitely want to be bussing. Grandma is the locker down with the kids. Please help me. Hello. Before Boobtober starts, I would like to be bussing. Oh dear. You are bussing, Jelly, but bussy you are not. How can I become bussy? Or is that like a... Not really. I don't know. I don't know what bussing is either. You're fine. Yeah, me neither. I think it's a good thing though. Bussing just means really good. Okay. Cool. So I'm always bussing. Yeah. How do I become bussy? There we go. I don't think you want to be, but oh, is that not good? Oh god, it gets so confusing when you have such similar words that mean two different things. How do I become bussy? How do I become bussy? I still would like to know. Oh dear. No one has answered my question. I still would like to know, please, how I can become bussy. You can quote me, but that doesn't help me. I need to know. Matthew, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We have opened the floodgates to Boob Month. All our Boob Month sign-ups are active. Wait, do you don't know what bussy is? Well, I thought it was to do with busing, but I'm being told now that it's not to do with busing. So... maybe it's the opposite of busing. Maybe it means something bad. I am kind of guessing, to be honest. I'll be honest, I don't know. Hello, Grandma needs some help here. I don't know. It's like men ass. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, all right. That's not something that you can tell. Oh, is it like bussy? Oh, okay. I think I've heard bussy said aloud, not bussy. Listen, they look like they said the same thing. Also, Isacia, thank you so much for the sub for 6 months. Oh my god. Our baby is getting close. Oh my god. Thank you so much. That makes more sense. I think if I'd heard it aloud, if I'd heard someone say bussy, I might have maybe put 2 and 2 together a bit more there. But when you read it, it looks like buses, like busing. Why would you have busing and look so close to... God damn it! The baby is starting to show. Hell yeah! I did not expect femboy terms over here. You know, this is a learning channel, okay? It's mainly me learning about the rest of the world from my craft room. There are many streams where I have left the stream having learned something. Sometimes I kind of wish that I hadn't learned the thing that I have learned. But for the most part, I at least go away slightly more educated. Like, I'm not going to go out in public and ask to be a bussy now, which is good. Arguably, that's an improvement of where I was at the beginning of stream. Could you imagine if I'd gone and asked something, like if I'd met up with Shifty in a coffee shop and been like, so how can I become bussy? Imagine. You've saved me from a very potentially embarrassing conversation that I would have had down the line. So, where's bussy? Oh, wab. Nice. So yeah, it could be worse. Pulls down t-shirt. You're welcome. Thank you. Hell yeah. If you'd have asked me, I would have spit. Oh my god. You would have taken a huge sip just so you could spit it out. Well, because I knew busing was a good thing. But like, I don't really, it just means really good then. I didn't know if it meant something in particular, but I knew it was a good thing. Because I knew that you know, if someone says you're bussing, that's a good thing. Don't anyone knock down your streams. I will become a bussing. My next cosplay. Oh my god. Probably my last cosplay on Twitch as well. I think I would get banned for that. To some people, bussy means a good thing too. True, I guess, but it's not really like a... Is it a describing word? I kind of thought it was the same as bussin', where it's like you would call someone it, but like... I don't know where I got that from then. Maybe someone was called it? I think I've just gotten a little confused somewhere down the line, but thank you for my education. I feel a lot more informed, and I will no longer be asking to become a bussy. So you know what? Good learning curve. Good job, everyone. Oh my god, it makes more sense said aloud now, actually. I was thinking like busing, I guess, and I was putting that emphasis on it, which is maybe not quite right. Zombie, have a lovely lurk. Take care of yourself, and again, thank you so much for your enthusiasm. I appreciate it. We appreciate all the Boobtober enthusiasm. Hell yeah. Ah, dear. Thank you. Oh dear. We are, by the way, I am getting stuff done. We are slowly but surely filling in some colors. I've gone like a lot colder than Shifty's original color palette just to try and emphasize the more evil look. I'm shading with like a very dark blue. The purples all have a pretty heavy blue influence in them, so they're very cold looking. It is on purpose. I know it's not super as accurate to the color scheme, but I think it works for the theming better. And I'm not sure whether to highlight in green or pink at the moment. I'm thinking green, again, just to emphasize the evil, have like a really neon green as the highlight. That's kind of where my brain is going with at the moment. Oh dear. How do I become a bus? Makes sense to you? How do I become a bus, though? I wouldn't use to describe someone the way that you'd use busing, true. It's very cursed, Shifty. Shifty is a curse. They are a cursed streamer. If you go to their streamer tags, it says cursed under there. So it is kind of part of their branding. If they weren't being cursed, we'd be worried that something was wrong. Yeah, so just Shifty then. Exactly. We were worried if they weren't being cursed, we'd be like, oh my god, is Shifty okay? This is the main reason I take the bus. Fair enough. Very fair. Understandable. Got it. You can find Bussy on buses, I guess. Yeah, it's more like that. I thought it was something you could be. Like, which I guess is not quite what it is. I don't know, I got confused somewhere. I have learned. I'm so hyped up. Booby-tober! Hopefully I can join you throughout. Gonna grab some lunch. Oh, have a lovely lurk. You're all good. At some point, I will also have to do a quick lurk because I don't have a very... Oh, I don't know if I'll have to do a lurk or have to leave stream. I don't have like a lunch really prepared for me because we are kind of at the end of... We're at the end of the food shop. So I might need to go out and get something, I think, which would be probably a little longer than a lurk. So we'll wait till I'm getting quite hungry and then we'll do it, because I'm okay right now, to be honest. I started stream a little later because I had some stuff I still needed to do. So, yeah, we'll, I should be alright for a bit, but when I do go, I think I probably will have to just go. Because, yeah, I don't have any lunch. Oh dear. Am I a curse? Well, not a curse. Maybe that's the wrong way of putting it, but your brand is cursed, isn't it? Oh dear. Quick, we must overeat food for Jenny. No. It's fine. I just need to find what I'm going to have. Yes. Time for me to go read about design principles. Oh, good luck. I hope that it goes well. Fingers crossed it's not too complicated, especially because it's the end of the week. It's a Friday. I feel like Friday is the worst. Is the worst time for big brain activity. But good luck. I hope that it goes well. Uber the Jenny. No. You don't need that. That's not necessary. I just need to go out and get something. Probably. It's fine. Well, I'll survive. I'll be fine. Oh dear. Sends wobbly jelly over. Ah, wobbly jelly. Cute. Hell yeah. I'm craving a baguette. You should get a baguette then. It's a Friday. Treat yourself to baguette. Would you have anything in it though, or is it just the bread that you crave? Because I feel like it's a lunchtime. You could probably get some lunchtime deal which had a baguette in it, or it was partially at least baguette. Does Uber deliver pussy? Probably not Uber, but isn't that just a... There probably is a service for that, but I don't think it's Uber. That being said, they might arrive by Uber, which I guess would technically mean that Uber does deliver it. Yeah, the answer is yes, maybe. Depending on your area, there is a chance. But it's not done by Uber, it's just via Uber. Yeah? Like, not quite like Uber Eats, but maybe, yeah. And again, it depends on your area. Like, we're pretty remote, so I'd be kind of surprised if we had that here. But then we also don't have, like, a Subway. So, you know, or, like, we also don't have... I don't think we have a Burger King. So, you know... It's not expected that we'd have Bussy on demand either, I think. Booba Eats. Booba Eats. You don't have a subway? Huh? Yeah, like, not close enough to deliver to us. We used to. We can drive, but they won't deliver to us. Oh, dear. We don't even have, like, a Spoons that close. Crazy. Everywhere has the Spoons. Is that awesome food? I shall put in the request, send your bussiest delivery boy. Oh my god, Wingstop. So I've never had Wingstop. Wait, is that's in the UK as well? I've never had a Wingstop. We definitely don't have that nearby. Bussy on demand is more of a city thing. That's kind of the vibe I got, to be fair. You don't have any spoons? How do you eat cereal? With my hands. With my hands, I just scoop up the milk and the cereal and I'm just like... Chopsticks. And that, yeah, also that. Also chopsticks, for sure. Thank you for the hick, by the way. Dear, Wingstop is so good. I don't think we have that. Do we have wing? I'm gonna Google if we have it in Wales even. Like, I feel like I've just straight up never seen that. Let me see. Wingstop. Okay, there's none in Wales, but there is one in Bristol. So if and there's also one in, is that Wolverhampton? Wolverhampton. And I think that's Manchester. Yeah. So there are ones kind of skirting Wales, but none of them in Wales. Boobtober Kit! Welcome on in, Kit. You're gonna love this. Boobtober is our annual event. This is the 3rd year we've done it now, where we raise money for BCRF, breast cancer awareness, and we do lots of fundraising, we do lots of awareness raising throughout the month of October, hence it being Boobtober. Boobtober. October, boobs. And this is our 3rd year running it. This year we're doing a week-long raid train from the 12th of October to the 18th of October. We're getting loads of streamers involved. We're getting loads of people talking about breast cancer. We're getting men, women, non-binaries, trans, everyone at all ages talking about breast cancer. It is an event that takes place over the whole month, but I am specifically in charge of the raid train. Hello, I am your raid train conductor, Jelly, who is going to be organizing the raid train from the 12th to the 18th. So that's mainly what I'll be highlighting because that's my job. Actually going to Lurk. Have a lovely Lurk, Shifty. Hey, have a lovely one. Get some good foods. Oh dear. Boobtober is our annual event. Annual. Sorry. Yes. I got you. Yeah, if you're interested in learning more or if you want to take part, the link is in the pinned comment. We have a link to the Discord server. The Discord server has all the information about BCRF. It has all of the assets that we use for our streams. It has lots of stuff to do with the raid train, but also lots of stuff to do with the event in general, FAQs, all that kind of stuff. Is Bussytober somewhere? No, but that could be you could make that. Listen, if you can dream it, you can make it a thing. So yeah, if you want any of the information, link in the pinned comment, you can join, meet all of the other people that are looking to join. Bear in mind that we only opened this like a couple of hours ago and we already have loads of people here. So it's very hecking exciting. I'm very excited. Hell yeah. And I'm also going to be sending out a lot of invites after stream to people because that haven't joined already, which I might accidentally catch some people twice. If you've joined and I accidentally send you an invite, please ignore me. I have a very long list of people I need to reach out to. There's a chance I might reach out to some people twice by accident, but better to reach out twice than to never reach out at all. I'm going to try and make sure I don't miss anyone. But it's very heckin' exciting. Oh my god, we have more people than I need to say hi to. I need to wave to you. I need to wave to you. I need to wave to you. And I need to wave to you. Have some waving. Hell yeah, Bussytember. Yeah, you could do Bustember. You could do July and just be Busly. Busly? Busly? Bassoon? No, bassoon is probably not the best idea. Fantastic, I hope you're getting some self-care too, darling. I'm doing all right. Do not wait. So instead of doing the full month, the Deimos, Bateman Returns and Vile Mods, they're handling the whole month. I am specifically handling the raid train. So rather than me doing the full month, I'll just be doing that 1 week. It's a very, very intense week, but it kind of offsets doing the whole month. So they'll be managing that. I'll be managing the raid train. So yes, I'm very excited about it. It's going to be really, really fun. We have proper sign-up forms. Actually, I could check the calendar because people said they had already signed up as well, which is very, very exciting. I should be able to see that. I will share the calendar, by the way. I just want to get a little bit closer to the date because otherwise it automatically puts you in. I see a Raid Team stream already on there. Yeah. Otherwise, basically, it automatically puts you into August, and that could be a bit confusing. So I'm gonna wait till October and then share the calendar just so that nobody who's a bit newer gets confused. To be fair though, you won't really need it until then anyway. We'll just be keeping an eye on it in the meantime. I don't want, at the beginning, I'd rather people just put their streams in whenever they prefer to stream, like whenever times that's good for them, and then we'll fill the gaps in for them later, if that makes sense. Again, want it to be as fun as possible for the people that are spending their time and effort to raise money for breast cancer, and also to raise awareness. It's a lot. It's a lot of work, and I really appreciate when people do sign up to do these events like this because, you know, you guys as viewers will see like the ending stream, but what you don't see is like all of the prep and work that streamers do ahead of time to get those streams done. And people behind the scenes like me, I do see that. I see all of the work that people put into every single one of their streams for breast cancer awareness. And yeah, I really just want to highlight that. I want to highlight people's hard work because streamers are notoriously bad at, you know, how to put it, hyping themselves up and the work that they do. So that's my job. My job is to basically go around making sure that everyone gets a raid, as long as they don't change last minute, because common sense, if you change last minute, there's only so much we can do. But as long as you're not changing last minute, making sure that everyone's getting a raid, making sure that everyone's feeling good, feeling confident, has everything that they need, has access to all the resources they need, and most importantly, has a really good time. That's my goals. That's what I'm here to do. And if anybody has any questions, if you don't feel like you can ask them while I'm live, you can send me a ping in the Discord and I can come have a little look and see your concerns. We do have some FAQs, but of course it's not going to cover every single base, and I'm sure there will be more questions. And if there is anything I can answer, more than happy to do it. I just want everyone to feel like they know what they're doing, especially because for some people it'll be their first ever charity stream, and that is quite intimidating. I want it to be fun. I want it to be stressful. I want it to be fun. It could be stressful for me, that's allowed. Are we sending you a pig in the Discord? Yeah, ideally live, or only freshly gone, you know, but ideally live. I would actually like to have, actually, can you send me a piglet? I would like to have one live piglet, please. And they will be my stream companion. So, actually, yes. You are to send me a pig. Ideally a piglet. We will come and collect said piglet from you, and they will be my stream companion. Oh dear, but no, I'm really excited about it. I really hope everyone has a good time. I hope everyone enjoys. We're doing it spooky theme this year, hence the witch's hat and the pumpkins and the ghosts. We are also going to be doing some giveaways for the streamers that take part, as well as, of course, giveaways for the community. Don't worry, we'll still be doing all the regular giveaways that we normally do. Also, the music's got a little bit loud there, huh? We're going to be doing all the regular giveaways that we normally do during charity events, but I've put a little bit of extra work and effort in behind the scenes so that we can also do some little care packages for streamers as giveaways. Also, Nicole, thank you so much for the follow. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, we've been working hard. Working hard, or hardly working, but actually working hard. Actually doing something. So yeah, I'm very excited. Led, good morning, Led. It is boob time. It is boob time. The boobs are among us. It is. We're doing it. Boobtober is a go. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We have the link in the pinned comment if you are curious. But yeah, 'tis the season, or tits the season, as I should be saying. Sorry, I'm getting my own event wrong. I sent you a pig? You sent me a pig? Oh, let's see it. Wait, where did I receive my pig? Oh my god. The DMs. Wait, that's the pig from what's his name? That's the pig from Gravity Falls. I love that pig. Nicole, I raided in overnight. Oh, bless you. Welcome on in. Thank you. I do cosplay and embroidery, like thread painting for funds. This is one of my mods. Gravity Falls. Yes, the Gravity Falls pig. Mabel's pig. What's his name? I can't remember his name, but I love him. Boomtober Heights. Hell yeah. I thought you would love it. I do love it. I'll wave you back though. There you go. Have a good wave back. Bless you. Sorry, I won't respond to every DM while I'm live, but yeah, anyone who is DMing me asking if they can share the event in their community, yes, thank you so much. It is an open event, it's a public event, anybody can join. You don't need to be a part of my community to join, anyone is welcome because it's raising money for breast cancer. That affects everyone. So you don't need to be here, you don't need my approval to join, anyone can join. Obviously, if you're, I don't know, coming in and being a rude dude and saying nasty things, you're gonna get removed, but like, we've never had that experience before. Everyone's always very good. Waddles! Thank you! Waddles! Yes, it is Waddles. Oh dear, back to lurking chat. Oh, bless you, thank you, Nicole. It's very heckin' kind of you. If you pop by, that's very heckin' sweet, thank you. Have a lovely lurk though. If you need to get more sleep, I hope your sleep is good. On the cord, keen to getting all of us in. We're all spooky beans this year, raising money for boobs. Oh, so let me send you a wave to anyone who is joining. Anyone who is joining at all, we have roles that you can set yourself. If you want to set your own gender and stuff like that, you can. Also, if you know what part of the event you want to, if you're a streamer and you want to highlight that, you can. If you're planning to take part in the raid train, you can. So we do have some self-set roles, just so you can like properly highlight yourself if you choose to. You do not have to, but it is optional, but you can do that. Yes. There we are. Oh, it's so excited. I'm so excited. I've been waiting so long. I have just been like all week because I've been fully prepared. I want to say from about a week ago. A week ago was when I had all of my stuff together. So I have been like fully prepared for a week, just like vibrating in this house, waiting to share it with you all. I'm so excited. I've done some videos of what for about the event. Oh, hell yeah! If you guys need the link, just grab the one in the pinned comment. You can just grab that link. I can post it again, I think, as well. Oh, actually, this might... Yeah, there you go. I can post it again in case you can't grab that. You can just send that anywhere. You can post about it publicly. You can send it to people privately. That is just an open link for anyone if they want to join. The Discord's the best place to send them just because that's where we have all of the information about both the charity and also the event. So people can kind of decide if that's something that's going to be good for them. But yeah, because at the end of the day, there will, you know, people be busy or have things come up, or it just might be something they struggle with. Like, you know, you have to bear in mind, with breast cancer being such a, you know, the most common cancer in the world, it's the most common cancer in the world regardless, but it's also the most common cancer specifically in women. It is quite a sore nerve for a lot of people. Like, I remember we've had people say, I really want to come and raise money for you, but I've recently lost someone to breast cancer. And so as much as I want to raise money for breast cancer and talk about it, it's too soon. It's too soon. I can't do that. So like, please don't feel like you're obligated to take part. You'll be more than welcome within the community, even if you don't fancy streaming yourself. It is an event that is meant to talk about people's experiences and stuff like that. If you want to do that, you'd be more than welcome to. But I don't want anyone to feel like they're obligated to, especially if it's something that's very, very personal to them, if that makes sense. Yeah, with it being such a common form of cancer, a lot of people have personal stories with it. And I don't want to come across as like being so pushy that anybody feels like they have to do something that makes them quite uncomfortable. Yeah. What if I want to support the cause but not support you? There should be a fair few other streamers you can watch and cheer them on instead. Like, what I'll be doing is I'll be making sure that I'll be keeping an eye on the streamers that go doing the raid train and stuff like that. So I will probably be talking a lot about other streamers, especially doing my own streams as well. So I will just send you to someone else. You can watch other streamers if that is if that's what you would like. And honestly, I'd be okay with that too. I would be okay with that as well, just because, like, again, I want this to be an event where I share people, like, share the love, spread love to other streamers. Have them get the recognition they deserve for the hard work they're putting in. Okay, bye. Honestly, fair. I don't think anyone... No, actually, I say that. One person has actually already submitted a stream for the raid train. So we do have at least one confirmed streamer so far for the raid train. I mean, technically we have more than that because, you know, me and the team, but we have to be a bit careful of when we put ours in just to make sure we're covering all of our bases. So our raid events will probably be the last ones in, unless they are specific collabs. JK, I tolerate you. Oh, you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. And there's so much I'm excited. And thank you for the generous piss donation. Hell yeah. Dear, I would like to make some custom. We will also, by the way, you know I said I was going to hold some of the embroideries we did for Chromacore to one side as giveaways. We will be giving some of those away during Boobtober. Not all of them, because Filbert I want to save for, I want to save Filbert for, whatchamacallit, the one we do in December. But yes, does piss have different flavors? It does, but you shouldn't drink it. Because, Starlight, thank you. I had a complete mind blank on that for some time. I was just like, children, for children. Thank you, Shifty, I appreciate it. Yeah, piss does have different flavors, but you shouldn't sample it because you can get peons and it's bad for you. So you shouldn't drink piss outside of like an actual survival situation where you don't have any choice. And in those kind of situations, I'm assuming that you would drink it regardless of the flavor, because it's like, if it's the only thing you can drink that's like safe, fair enough. But yeah, pee isn't actually very safe. It's yeah. It's better than nothing, but it's not the you know, not ideal hydration material. Oh dear. If you eat rust, will your piss taste like Iron Brew? I've never had Iron Brew. What does Iron Brew taste like, Shifty? Does it taste like rust? I've never had it. I've seen it in shops a few times, but there's always like, you know, I just go for my safe options and die immediately after. It tastes like iron. Does it? I don't know if you're hecking with me or not. I feel like it wouldn't be popular if it just tasted like iron. Second poll of the stream, would you buy piss if it was juice aisle of the supermarket? No, and you shouldn't. It wouldn't be safe anyway, because you can get peons in it. You shouldn't be drinking human piss outside of a survival situation. And if you're in a supermarket, you are very likely not in a survival situation. Yeah, you're live, Skies! Welcome on in, Skies! It's the boob time! We've opened for submissions for Boobtober for this year. It's been a very exciting stream. I have been so excited to tell everyone about this. It's boob. It is the season. Or tits the season. Hell yeah. Oh dear. JK, tastes like brew. Like tea? Iron Brew tastes like lemonade with a little extra flavour. Oh, I mean, that doesn't actually sound bad. I like lemonade. Okay. Submit your tits. God damn it. I added your stream button to my... Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. It's very heckin' kind of you. Especially since I don't think I'm even live that often in your time zone, right? Thank you so much. Okay, boobs it is. Yay! It is tits the season to talk about breast cancer awareness, or it's about to be. So Breast Cancer Awareness Month is actually in October, but because it's a really big event, we start gathering interest early, just to make sure that we are prepared for when the event goes live and that everyone knows what's going on and all that kind of stuff. So yes, it is. Technically, it is not quite the season yet, but we have open submissions because it is close to being the season. So yeah, it's very hecking exciting. I'm very happy. It's going really well so far as well. We got people popping in. I need to do my proper introduction. It's kind of embarrassing that other people have introduced themselves before me. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. That's about as informal as we are, though, to be fair. We have other people introducing themselves before the people that are actually running the goddamn thing. Hecking informal as heck, but we have a great time. The taste of urine varies from slightly watery to bitter, sour, and even sugary. Sounds like juice. But it's bad juice. It's bad. You shouldn't drink it. Peons. Think of the peons. It's 4 a.m, but I'm hanging out with a friend, so I'm awake. Oh, fair enough. Hell yeah. Understandable. I was actually up quite late as well yesterday because last night was the closing of the Chromacore Discord, and I wanted to like send my final thanks because I had a really, really good time doing Chromacore, and I just wanted to like send like a final little thank you for like creating the event and organizing it and all of the feedback. So yeah, I stayed up late so that I could say thank you and then go to bed. Boobtober made my favorite one. Hello, Crafty. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. It is. It's Boobtober time. Boobtober is the celebration on talking about raising money for breast cancer awareness, or in our case, breast cancer research in October. Hex Boob October. Boobtober. What's that? Chromacore, it's like an Inktober style art challenge. It's daily art challenges, but they're a bit more tailored specifically to like the art industry. So you might be given like concept art prompts and stuff like that. Inktober is normally like a word or 2 words, whereas these are like full-on prompts that you might receive in the industry. So it helps people build a portfolio of art over the summer holidays. So it's like Inktober, but a lot more specific for growing as an artist. Yeah. It's really fun. I had a really, really good time. Peon sounds like an atom of piss. No, it's another thing. I was up very late too, was making important art. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, very, very important. I can't wait for you to share it so that I can also share it. I can be like, quadwoof. But until then, I will stay a secretive bean. I'm very good. I don't share things before they're ready. Oh dear. Oh, you didn't post in Discord. Are you posting it on Twitter? Because I would rather... Obviously, I will post it in my own Discord then, but like I would rather... You know, when you... It feels like a bit to just... You know... I would rather retweet you. Does that make sense? You can share it if you want. Cool. I will probably not share it during this stream because that might get a little confusing considering, but I will definitely share it on the Discord. I can post it on Twitter if you want. Hell yeah! I just feel kind of bad taking people's art and posting it without a retweet, if that makes sense. I don't know. I know that you wouldn't mind, but like, it's just like a ethical thing, really. Yeah. The reading is not reading. Brain says no. Yeah, brain says no. No reading. Oh God. I hope that maybe you have you eaten enough? Not. Have you had like a good food for your brain? Is your brain snacking? Oh dear. Whenever my brain stops working, it's normally because I'm either really, really tired or really, really hungry. I would say a secretive bean puts on Robbie Rotten costume and sings. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I also drew myself as a worm. Did you? Oh my God. Wait, I need to see that. 2 seconds, I'm coming to stalk your Discord. I'm indeed well, I hope you're well too. I've been making good headway in the project, thankfully, but I'm now waiting for a confirmation on a new one, so it's very busy. But it sounds like good busy though. Heckin' sounds like good busy. Right, I'm here to stalk Shifty really quickly. That's a good worm. That's such a cute worm. Oh my God, what the heck? That's such a cute worm. Hell yeah, I've had dinner. It's 10 p.m. for me. Oh, okay, so it is getting kind of late. Yeah, I always find it... Obviously, everyone's different, but I find it really hard. Like, if I'm tired or hungry, my brain just... It is like it hits a wall and just stops. And there's nothing I can do to get past that wall. I have to eat or I have to sleep. There we go. Okay. Let's... Oh God, what is happening here? I will put this to one side because I think I can still use that, but I might need some assistance in untangling it. There we go. Oh dear. Thank you. No, it's a good worm. I like it. There we go. There we go. We are getting all of that up there. Oh dear. What? All right. Oh, 2 seconds. Oh. Hello? Hello. Hello, I am back. Welcome back, me. All right, sorry about this. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna call time. It has been 3 hours, and we've been discussing Boobtober pretty heavily. But that means probably I'm just gonna end the stream there for today. Sorry. To be fair though, I will say my voice was getting a bit rough anyway, so it's not bad timing. I will make some lunch. I will rest my voice, and I will have a bit of a break. Okay. That being said, I do need to send you all to somebody. Let me have a little look who is live right now and who we can send you all to so we can continue having a chill time. Thank you, by the way, so much everyone for all the hype around Boobtober. I'm really, really, really glad that you've all enjoyed it and you're all excited about it because I'm super duper excited about it. And I'm really happy. How dare you consider your health? How dare? How hecking dare? We are now on our proper schedule, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming on Sunday, so we'll be doing our Sunday stream, which is going to be our collaboration stream with Shifty in the afternoon. Very heckin' exciting. In the meantime, though, oh wait, are they still doing their anniversary? I might send you all over to Bear because Bear is still doing their anniversary stream, and they've also been losing their voice. You have a piss emote? I am very jealous. How dare? That's such a good emote. I'm gonna send you all over to Bear because Bear is doing their 2-year partner anniversary stream, and it's always nice to celebrate people when they're celebrating themselves. So we're gonna go celebrate them with them. Hell yeah. Grab a raid call if you fancy. It's a really good way of sending some love to another channel. I will be active now in the Boobtober Discord as well as my own Discord. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, or if you just want to chat about Boobtober more, I will be around. And I'm always more than happy to talk about stuff like that. So please do reach out if you have any questions or concerns. I'm there. Sometimes I might be asleep, but I will wake up and then I'll be there again. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your Friday, everyone, and have a lovely weekend. I will see you on Sunday. Take care, and I'm going to send you all over to Bear. Have a lovely time. Goodbye.